Romans. And 4. Let's see. Who all are Shemut, which is they'll call it Exodus. See if it's 32. Something up here talking. 32 and let's see about 7. That got me on mind on something else. Ooh, all are Shemut. Matter of fact, give me this first. For whatever reason, this can't cross my mind. Ooh, all our Shemut, Exodus, that they'll call it, chapter 5, verse 1. Give me my Romans first. All my creatures out there. Got a lot of creatures. Some of them new, some of them old creatures. They don't even know. You know how white folks change up their gods? What was Jason? I remember y'all remember the story about Jason. Remember the story of Jason? Little boy, drowned. What was the place? Hold on for a stop. Stop again. What is it? The mama killed. So we're not talking about, see, every nation got their own story. In Nigeria, his mama killed him. She knew what kind of son he was going to be. Y'all forget, a lot of people don't remember his mama on the show. His mama was doing the killing at first. On the first one, mama was the killer. But see, you see again, showing you the trait of a white woman. Isn't that right? But if you remember, Jason started out at Camp Crystal Lake, coming out the water. He wasn't nothing but a break off from the creature of the Black Lagoon. Creature of the Black Lagoon just come out from the water and kill people. He was slow. He would walk like this. Run a nigga, only white people. White people fall, be down the ground 4 days, he still walk up and choke them out. He ain't never move fast. He couldn't walk fast. And white people just, ha, ha. White people want to die. That's when they play the more. I play the more. I be like, I want to be one to get away. Because they got to ask you who you want to be. I want to be one to get away. White people want to be one to die. I mean, how you go face your family and you got killed by something that can't even move, and you just fall on the ground and just start. You know how stupid. I be sitting there, you're a stupid motherfucker. Like, you one of the fuckers, ain't you? Just don't like that. I know I said fucker. I mean, but either way it goes, it's the same thing. Anyway, but just showing you how they keep changing things up. Some of y'all familiar with the creature from the Black Lagoon. That was out before Jason came out of the war with that jungle. Y'all remember the first one? See how they show you how white people do? That's how they do their gods. Not just white people. All these people. All they keep doing is fabricating and changing stuff to make you think they're giving you something new. They never give you nothing new. It's the same. All they do is change the name. Call it Jason. Now he don't even use the water no more. After 1 and 2, he ain't been no more. Nigga done went all to New York. Like, Jason coming to. What is he doing? You were supposed to be Camp Crystal Lake. You drowned. You supposed to be getting the white kids to kill your son. All of them died. Won't you stop? But then they show you white people behavior. They were supposed to be killing the people now. They ran the planes into the building on 9/11. They went all the way to Afghanistan, killed them. Then they go over here and kill people in Iraq. Now they in Syria. They everywhere killing people. They're over in Somalia. Listen, in Yemen. White people, that's that Jason. Now the kids that killed him was at Camp Crystal Lake. You see the behavior. Why is he in New York? He been to space. I know this too much. I can't do that. I can't do that. Jason been to space. Did he walk down? How did Jason get to the moon? What? Hold on. He wore them nigga shoes. Got him a pair of them nigga shoes with all that stuff on the bottom and walked to the moon. Oh, they put him on a spaceship to try to get him out of the earth. They go white people. They go white people. Who you gonna kill on the moon? Who you gonna kill on the moon? They claim it on life. Don't even make sense. He was killing people up there too. I started watching Jason probably after 3. The numbers got to. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know nobody. I heard about him going to New York and some black guy was punching him, and he need but one more punch and gassed out. They ain't gonna never let a nigga be a hero. Fought him on top of a building. Now he's jerking him. He just get to the last punch and he done gassed out. That's too much. That's just too much. White people, I just tell you, they change up all their gods. That's what they do. Once you get time to give them a new name and give them a new fashion, they think you know it's something new. Jesus is not new. None of these white people give you is new. All these people just sit around and keep trading out God. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Romans 15:4, so I can get on here to 5:1. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime
Were written
for our learning
that we through patience
and comfort of the scriptures
might have what?
hope.
You gotta have. I mean, it's just being honest, and it's real easy to become upset and enraged and riled to just take things in your own hands. But we gotta have some patience. I mean, these people have done enough damage to us, really, for us not to even use this book. Just for the fact their hands been on it. It is, because you have to wrestle with a lot of stuff. Now, for some of you, probably not, because, you know, your world is just whatever happens. Our world can't be whatever happens. We have to believe that there's a deliverance, there's a purpose to what we have. And we got to get our minds turned back to get to where we're supposed to be. And in doing that, you're going to see you're not going to be able to be the people that you are now. There's no way to turn back to be the people we're supposed to be and be the people we are now. The average of us in here, we're comfortable with what the white man will allow us to have. We're comfortable with whatever rights or rituals that he deems necessary to give you. I watch a lot of news more than anything. I just watch these people sit around and meet on some of the bills that they sign off on. Bills that definitely infringe upon, you don't even have any rights. And these people can spy and watch on you. And the sad part, they don't have to tell you that they do it anyway without you knowing. But the fact that they actually show you on television, and you got senators that are going to sign off saying, we sign off on it. All these people are called what's known as elected officials, which means you represent people. When a prosecutor goes to court, that prosecutor represents the state. His whole goal is the interest of the state. If he cuts a deal, decide to pursue this, all this is based upon you represent the state. Your congressmen, senators, all these people supposed to represent you in your interest. Is it your interest that you want people spying on you that don't have a right to spy on you? Do you want people to just take it upon themselves and they get ready to go through all your personal emails, mail, phone call, tablet without going through any kind of legislation, without going through any type of court system, without showing any type of proof to show a reasonable cause for this to happen? I just felt like doing it. So none of these people, if you don't feel like it, then who okayed it? Because who gives a motherfucker what the Senate done took upon themselves to think to do when you represent people? You are representatives. You know? So you should be looking at the interests of the people. But you don't have that. That's why I tell y'all, we don't have no part here. You don't have no part. Listen, white people will kick up about it. They don't like it because they're Americans. They know as whatever color-blooded American that they are, they feel like it shouldn't happen. They can go and argue facts about their fathers and what they meant and what they established and what they said. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get our people to come back and look at what did our fathers say, what they meant, what they represented, and what they intended. See, everybody is imposing things on you that's their beliefs. You're the only people they got to believe. That's why white people don't respect you, because you keep talking about what they believe and you don't even know what you believe. You're trying to argue and fight with the people and you don't even have a cause. It's hard, I guess, to fight. There's some people, people in North Korea, I don't have a problem with people in North Korea because they're not imposed upon my interest. Their threat of what they saying that they said, they ain't said to me. And I know this for myself. Ain't no man on no planet, whether they fly Jason back here, nobody gonna tell them they gonna come to my house and they gonna end like that. Now that me as a man. Y'all got me? So he ain't told me that it don't involve me. I wouldn't put on no suit, no arm and gun to go fight and win. I don't know what your problem is. I don't have a part of a lot in that. Y'all got me? What I don't understand is why our people can suit up and fight for a system that's against them. Right. That same system that'll rile you up to go fight somebody else saying about your freedom, your liberty, and your life. Well, your same freedom, liberty, and life is being jeopardized here more than it is over there. So I have a problem. This is where I ought to see you suiting up at. This is where I ought to see you ready to defend yourself at. Because you have more of an interest here than you got in North Korea. Y'all got me? I don't know what the fight is between the South Korean and the North Korean. I hadn't talked to either one of them, and none of one of them told me. All I know, they're working together, walking down, talking about playing Olympics together. So I said, let that be their interest. Y'all got me? It don't involve me, ain't got no fight in it. But what does involve us, why is it that we'll sit here and we're so dumb, we're so lax, nothing bothers us? Well, I said, look at it. Like I said, what's up with Renner 4,000 Renner for our learning? We through patient coming to the scripture. Man, what was it again? That's all I want. Oh. Let's see over here at Allah Shemut, chapter 5, verse 1. Y'all agree with that? Whatsoever things are written aforetime, written for our learning? Y'all believe that? That we through patient coming to the scripture, man? Whatever. So whatever we're written aforetime? Whatever we're written aforetime. 5 and 1. Allah Shemut, 5 and 1. Listen to the book.
And afterward, Moshe and Aharon went in and told Pharaoh, thus saith Yahuwah Elohim of Yasharal.
What did they do, Brandon? I missed something. Afterward.
Moshe and Aharon went in.
His brother. That's his Aki. They went in. What happened?
And told Pharaoh, thus saith Yahuwah Elohim of Yasharal.
Yahuwah said it. That's who you said it, Brandon?
Thus saith Yahuwah Elohim.
According to what's in that book, that's who said it. What did he say?
Let my arm go, that they may hold a muaddi unto me in the wilderness.
That they can hold a feast unto me in the wilderness. What happened?
And Pharaoh said,
How long would am I finished? How many days it was? Did it say? Or just said, let me go? Listen.
And Pharaoh said, who is Yahuwah, that I should obey his voice to let Yasharal go? I know not Yahuwah, neither will I let Yasharal go.
Let me ask you something. Now, the Val started reading for you, correct? And he said, whatsoever written aforetime, written for our learning. We through patient coming to scripture might have hope. Now, thus saith Yahuwah. He told him to let his people go, so he can go and keep a muhadi in the wilderness. Bamadba, the wilderness. But I clearly hear the man saying, who is Yahuwah? Who is Jesus? That I should obey him. Whatsoever written aforetime, written for our learning, we through patient coming to scripture. I don't have a problem with what he said, because he told me why he didn't do it. Because I don't know who he is. Right. So if I don't know who he is, why should I obey him? That's right. I don't know who Jesus is. Why should I obey him? Whatsoever written, I told you there was a reason why he wanted up there. If whatsoever written aforetime was written for our learning, we through patient come to scripture might have hope. Is this wrong? He just told you, I don't know who he is, that I should even obey. It don't make sense. I'm obeying, but as a Christian, they teach you, don't worry about it. You just got to believe. You just got to just obey. That don't make sense. I don't know who he is to obey him. Let's see, at Yochanan 6:44. See why it makes sense. Oh, you don't give me Ephesians 4, 22. Listen to the book.
No ish can come to me except the Abba, which have sent me, draw him.
And what happened?
I will raise him up at the last yom.
Tell them what's written.
It is written in the Nabah.
That what happened?
And they shall be all taught of Elohim.
Every who?
Ish.
They have done what?
Heard.
And?
Have learned of the Abba.
Does what?
Cometh unto me.
There was no way for him to come. He hadn't learned nothing. Same thing you can find out, and you can see why people are not complying today. A lot of us, you want to go, you got people want to save, people want to try to go and try to influence and try to talk to them about the way and try to get them. But it's the same conversation Pharaoh gave you that you heard from Pharaoh. They're going to give you. Who is it that they should hear or they should even obey him? Don't make sense. Who is it? They tell us about a God. We don't even know. It don't make sense. It's bad to be dumber than Pharaoh. Somebody answer the man, tell me about Jesus. You're right here, Zach. That's Jesus. That's it. You don't see Jesus. You don't have to know him. Just you right here. And you obey him. This man came in and told him, thus saith Yahuwah. But this is not enough information to convince this man to let him go. This is just not enough information. Somebody said something, just the mere fact, somebody convinced us to give up weapons, to give up fighting, to give up liberties, to give up knowledge, writing, mathematics, building, everything with ownership. Because sources said so. They want me to believe that Omer was a stoolie because sources said so. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. They want me to believe that Jesus Christ is the Savior of the world. Where was Jesus when that place was put together? I'm like, who put this thing together? Yahuwah. Who do you trust? Him. That's who. How is it that these people have convinced us of salvation is something that's merely 400 to 500 years old at best? At best. They convinced us of a 5 million year ice age period where the whole place was froze over. So when it thawed out, you just automatically knew you were unconscious for 5 million years? If the whole of rocks were frozen for 5 million years, that means everybody's dead. $5 million years. What you gonna grow in 5 million years of ice? And everybody just thawed out and started back going. This is crazy. All these people's lives are crazy. Still, rocks is not even 7,000 years old. These people just continue to tell lies. And this is what they use for their fear and their control and their dominance over us. Because they tell us some God says something and we immediately relinquish our power. That's what they told this man right here. Y'all all right? Let me see something. This Abari. They call it, what's Abarim? I'm sorry, Abarim. I said Abarim. Because they'll call it Hebrews. He brews the beer. He brews the tea. 11. Let me see. And 20? I don't know. Let's see. Let me see something. Well, we're going to play a little bit. Your Ukanine. Five. 39. Let's see if it's 11 and 20 is what I want. 22 come to mind. Oh, good. Let's see. Listen to the book.
By faith, Yitzchak, Barak, Jacob, and Esau concerning things to come. By faith, Jacob, when he was dying, Barak both the Beni of Joseph, and worshipped, leaning upon the top of his staff. By faith, Joseph, when he died, made mention of...
Hold on for a minute. What happened now?
By faith, Joseph, when he died, made mention of the departing of the Beni of Yasharal.
Yeah.
And gave commandment concerning his bones.
That wasn't far as I wanted, but we'll go ahead and go with that. Go ahead.
By faith, Moshe, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents because they saw he was a proper child. And they were not afraid of the Malak's commandment. By faith, Moshe, when he was come to years, refused to be called the Ben of Pharaoh's Bath, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the arm of Elohim
than to do what?
To enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
That's good. I got stuff up and I got to work this out. Let's see. 7, I'm 19. Got to play with this a little bit. Let's see how this work out. Acts of the Apostles 7 and 19. Listen to the book.
The same dealt subtly with our kindred, and Rasha entreated our Abba, so that they cast out their young Beni, to the end they might not live.
Listen.
In which time
That sounds
Mushah,
familiar. This is amazing. We're the only people today with the same exact, I wouldn't even call it similar, the same exact story of our forefathers in Mizraim. We're the same people with the exact. Their midwives would kill our children. This is the same thing they did to us today and still do to us today. The same thing. These white crackers still deal subtly with us today. We learned that just like when it came down to the serpent in the garden. That's why we refer to them as snakes. This is how they did. They tricked us. They tricked us out of our inheritance. That's why it is an atrocity, a shame, a disrespect, and it's a downright abomination to sit down and eat their Thanksgiving. Our book told us what we did, how we messed this up. We sat down and ate it and drank and rose up to play. You can't play with it. Everyone eat cracker feast and ball eating. Liquor, beer. Everyone an eggnog. Look, they don't have a day they don't have drinking in it. Jesus' birthday, you get drunk. Thanksgiving, you get drunk. 4th of July, you get drunk. New Year's, you get drunk. It's always there. All of their food fests involve drinking, yet your book teach against it. The book teach against it. Clark told her, some think it's strange you don't run to the same excess of riding. He's talking about them reveling, them banqueting. That's their party. They always getting drunk. A banquet is a drinking party. That's how these crackers tricked us out of what we in. Don't worry about it. None of this don't bother y'all. Don't worry about it. It's just me. Just the mere fact people can take your stuff and use it and make a fool out of you right in your face. You don't even know better. That's amazing. It is. It's scary. The fact they can take your stuff, put it right back in your face, and you too dumb to realize, really don't even make no sense. Listen to the book. It's like Acts of the Apostle, chapter 7. What verse we're at?
20.
20. Listen.
In which time Mushah was born and was exceeding fair.
Y'all hear that? All the time good looking we here. White folk convinced that we were ugly. Book had to come back and give us courage about ourselves. Right. Even when they told you in the book of Shir HaShirim, they called the Songs of Solomon. Even Sarah, she said, I'm comely. She said, I'm dark, but I'm not ugly. Isn't that right? It just showed that the Shamash smiled on me. You know what that would mean for us? Only way it could do that, it had to be looking toward my direction. In order for you to smile at me, you got to be looking, how? Sound smiling as that? Don't make sense. I ain't looking his direction. Right. I only got dark like this because he was smiling on me. You know why he smiled on me? Because his eyes are over the Sadiq. Yeah. And his ears are open unto their palau. But the face of Yahuwah is against them. That's why they're so white. She said it. He said, don't hate me because the Shamash done smiled on me. Right. He can't smile if he ain't looking on him. That's why I was dark. He was over me. Yeah. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. He hovered over me. Yes, sir. I don't know what the people thinking. But see, they convince you, run after white skin. That's how they convince you every time. He smiled on me. Y'all all right? Yes, couldn't do nothing but get dark. Man, that's all we do, absorb the sun. We absorb the Shamash. Y'all all right? Yes, don't worry about it. Let's see what happens. Listen to the book.
And nourished up in his Abba Beth.
What happened, son?
Shalishi Yarak.
3 months, they'll call it. Yarak is, for those watching it, you'll call it the moon. Listen.
And when he was cast out, Pharaoh's Bath took him up and nourished him for her own bin.
Listen.
And Mushah was learned in
here we go again. We can prove without as a definite with their book that he was of color. We can prove that he was of dark skin with their color, with their book. Now you're telling me that this white woman, these breakoffs they got sent over in Mizraim, they call Egypt today, we're gonna pick up a jet black baby. And she was going to take it to her daddy and say, this is my baby. That automatic. You been having sex with a nigga? You been see one of them black niggas, you finna bring that baby? Let me tell you something. I'll tell you how you know that wrong. I'm gonna teach y'all something about life. You remember that little white girl? She sure done got thick. She came with that black baby. Now, he's smarter than folks in Mizraim. So I was holding that baby up against them trying to figure out which one of y'all this black baby came from. It don't make sense. And the fact that black people of color will read this book and let some white man teach it to them and still sell them off onto Jesus. And a white one at that. The whole thing just insults you. It's an insult. The fact that she could take a baby and take that baby and show it to her dad and say, "This my baby." And he couldn't catch it. He couldn't catch it. Because the Mizraim and the Abari look alike. They're all dog hewn. That baby looks just like a Mizraim baby. Don't make sense. Now, let's see something. I'm just trying to see. See that the third chapter. Third chapter. Oh my goodness. 3, 4. Make it. See if it's 4 and 1. Ooh, Allah Shamut. Exodus might be. Let me see. Problem. I know. Make it 3. 3. Nah, let's start 3. Go read down. I just want to look at something. Listen to the book.
Now Mashah kept the flock of Jethro, his Abba-in-law,
Yeah.
the Kahan of Midian, and he led the flock to the backside of the desert, and came to the mountain of Elohim, even to Horeb.
Yeah.
And the Malachia of Yahuwah appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush.
What happened?
And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed.
Y'all saw that? That's something, man. The bush burned with fire, and it wasn't even consumed. Look at Yahushua. Listen to the book.
And Mashah said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not burnt.
Listen.
And when Yahuwah saw that he turned aside to see, Elohim called unto him out of the midst of the bush, and said, Mashah, Mashah. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Draw not nigh hither. Put off thy shoes from thy feet.
Why?
For the place whereon thou standest is Kadosh ground.
Listen.
Moreover, he said, I am the Elohim of thy Abba, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Yitzchak, and the Elohim of Jacob. And Mashah hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon Elohim.
Yeah.
And Yahuwah said, I have surely seen the affliction of my arm which are in Mizraim,
Yeah.
and have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters.
What happened?
For I know their sorrows.
See that? Listen.
And I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of Mizraim,
Listen.
and to bring them up out of that land unto a Taub land, and a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites.
Yeah.
Now therefore, behold, the cry of the Beni of Yasharal is come unto me.
Yeah.
And I have also seen the oppression wherewith Mizraim oppressed them.
Yeah.
Come now therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh,
Yeah.
that thou mayest bring forth my arm, the Beni of Yasharal, out of Mizraim.
Listen.
And Mashah said unto Elohim, Who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the Beni of Yasharal out of Mizraim?
Yeah.
And he said, Certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee that I have sent thee.
Yeah.
When thou hast brought forth the people out of Mizraim, ye shall serve Elohim upon this mountain. And Mashah said unto Elohim, Behold, when I come unto the Beni of Yasharal,
What they gonna want to do, bro?
and shall say unto them, The Elohim of your Abbas hath sent me unto you,
What happened?
and they shall say to me,
What they gonna say?
What is his name?
Yeah.
What shall I say unto them?
Yeah.
And Elohim said unto Mashah, Ahiah, Ahiah. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the Beni of Yasharal.
You know what concern this, Brandon, what people don't realize? See, if these people pay attention, they'll realize something. Just like Pharaoh, there's no way these people are just going to jump up and going to follow you, and they know nothing about him or his name. They were in Mizraim. We learned from the Mizraim. Just like he told you, it wouldn't make sense for us to jump up and go talking about we finna go run somewhere and start jumping on our knees praying at some rock. You got to teach us. See, it's written in the Bible. See, y'all had to be taught. Every man, therefore, that had heard and learned, that's how we came out. But you know what you've done? We moved by a fictitious teaching. We moved because of a lie. And we've been destroyed because Jesus is a rumor. It's a rumor. That's all it's been, a rumor. And rumors easily be dispelled whether they're truth or not. Go back to the source. Go back to the source of the people. The good, clean, white Christian that came to get you. What did they really believe? That's what they used in prison. There's no way. He couldn't have walked out talking about Jesus Christ, superstar, died for your sin. Keep working. Everybody keep working. I'm breaking off of that. Where do you think we get this from? He put us in a place for a reason to why. We learn from these people. Come on, finish up, bro.
And Elohim said moreover unto Mashah, Thus shalt thou say unto the Bnei of Yasharal, Yahuwah, Elohim of your Abbas, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Yitzchak, and the Elohim of Jacob, hath sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
You saw him change to Jesus when now?
This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
So he told her, don't remove the old landmark. How did we, this your name forever? So how did it translate to Jesus? When it changed over to God? When it changed to Lord Mighty? It never happened. Do y'all understand? We've been brought here and we've been taught lies and it's hurt us. It's tight. These crackers gave us a book and told us this is his name forever. So how did you change it? What name? They never gave us a name we read it. People didn't read this. You know what they said? The great I am. Then these crackers got to speak, I am that I am. But you just said he said that was his name forever. Nobody should use it then. Not to put upon themselves. Yeah, Christians are, I am what he says I am. Yeah, he said that was his name forever. Then why not I pray the name I am? Why am I praying in Jesus' name? Why am I calling him God instead of just calling him I am? If that's what, this is how they made a fool out. Why are we not calling the man I am? They might be calling on Will I am. Was that green eggs and cheese? The Grinch? It's crazy. The fact that crackers could give us a book, translate and transgender, put this stuff in here, and nobody doing the thinking. Why am I calling on God if he done sat here and told the man to go down and say, my name I am? How did you come up with to translate this man's name and call this man I am? Right. And tell me that's his name. Just to throw us off. It's dangerous. It's dangerous what we believe. It's dangerous the fact we move for stuff without being taught. It's dangerous because it's bad when people kept you captive when do it. I couldn't go up and tell no crack about no whole story about no, just start telling and say, Yahuwah said something, that crack ain't finished. That crack finna knock my eyes out. You know why? Who is it that he should obey him? You think I go to White House and tell him, Yahuwah Elohim said let him go? The crack be like, who? I don't know him. They'll tell me flat, I don't know him. These people mess you up, man. I'm telling you, listen, it been a number on us. A number been done on us. I know it don't mean anything. A number's been done on us. Come on, fit this up.
Go and gather the elders of Yasharal together and say unto them, Yahuwah Elohim of your Abbas, the Elohim of Abraham, Yitzchak, and Jacob appeared unto me, saying, I have surely visited you and have seen that which is done to you in Mizraim. And I have said, I will bring you up out of the affliction of Mizraim.
Because they heard this. This is going to make sense to them. They've heard this. When we went to the 11th chapter of the book, well, was it the 11th chapter of the book of Abarim or the 7th chapter of Acts of the Apostle? It clearly told you what that Yahusuf told him that he was going to visit us, that he was going to bring. This lines up what we've been taught. It would make sense. They would respond because it lines up. You're giving me names of people that I can relate to. I can relate to Abraham, Yitzchak, Jacob. I can relate. Those are my Abbas. I know where I spin off from, where I connect, and what you're telling me lines up with our story. Abraham, that was a great fear fell upon him. When? It was at night, Layla. And he told him that his people were going to be in captivity for 400 years, 4 generations. This lines up for me. That he said, and that people I will deliver, but I'm waiting for the completion of something. All our stuff got to line up before we can move. All our stuff got to line up. Everything got planned perfectly aligned. The Shema perfectly aligned. The Yara, it aligned. Everything has an alignment that it meets. Why we don't meet no alignment? How is it we just all out of whack? That's why, this is why we're so far off. Because I look like the villain, I look like the bad person, the evil person, when I'm the person trying to enlighten our people to get us to see it never should have happened. It never should have happened. We should have never went, we should have never prayed, we should have never, because we bowed down, because we looked at the other name. He told we were going to do it. Moshe told her, I know you will utterly corrupt yourselves after my death. He told, I know you. You're going to corrupt. He said, y'all been disobedient in my living, and how much more you going to be when I die. Moshe didn't lie. He didn't lie. We only got worse. We only got worse. And the fact we sat, we're so passive, we're so behind the average, you're broke, you ain't got nothing, you ain't looking for nothing, you don't want nothing, you ain't trying to do nothing. He won. He won. Those type of people he can beat. I can respect the Indian, even though his story is a lie. I can respect him for the fact he would die before he let him make him a slave. Go tell him to give you a book to show you where he had Indian slaves. Go and tell him to show how millions of slaves or Indians he had that worked and he slaved them. Never happened. They were proud enough they would die. His bastard had a totem pole. He built and cut all his gods into a totem pole. Same thing the Indians do over in the other parts over there that mixed up. They ain't nothing but totem pole worshipers. Yet these people would die before he would let this cracker suppress him and he would serve him. You wouldn't. Too proud of a people. You don't want them to happen to your kids and your family, your namesake. Yahuwah told us all the things we fear. He said, that's going to get you. We use that why we want to go to Mizraim. We don't want them to happen to the kids. Our kids are flawed. He said, listen, all the stuff you fear was going to happen, it's going to happen to you anyway now. You don't feel you're going to play your kids. What's going to happen to your kids? What's going to happen if you ain't there? You there, and what's happening to your kids? That's what you got to look at. What's going to happen to your kids? You ain't there. Let me ask you a question. What's happening to them with you there? Whatever these crackers want to do. And you can go ahead and keep bleeding your mind with them lies of you got to be there for your kids. You the problem. You part of the problem. You part of the problem. But the fact you ain't willing to die for nothing. That's why our kids saying they'll die for a game. They'll go to school to join a game. They'll die for them. They'll die for a video game. They'll die for candy. They'll die for Instagram, Facebook, all gods, Twitter. They'll fight them things gods to people. People confess their life on them. They're supposed to come and confess before all the heat. People confess on Facebook. I want to tell everybody on Facebook I'm gay, and I've been gay before I was born. How was you gay before you were born? You weren't even living, you retard. And now I'm finna kill myself in Facebook name. Like a fool I do retard. For retarded people. They're just retarded. They don't suck at us saying it. Never have. More people commit suicide through Instagram, Facebook. Now you got to start watching inventors of this stuff. Our book told about inventors of evil things. Then you get people that pour their whole heart out. I want to tell my wife for 85 years I've been cheating on her before I was ever born on Instagram. Why are you doing this, retard? Your math is wrong. It don't make sense. He's 25 years old. He's been married for 85 years. He was cheating on his wife before he was born. you're a retard. Only these Instagram, Facebook stuff. Y'all know y'all be connected. People be coming on their own ignorant, dumb, stupid stuff. Man, time for stuff like that. Send me a post telling me you're going to kill yourself. I ain't calling no police. Them folks need to be out there working. Man, stupid. Use your brain. That's stupid. Got folks running the car. They don't stupid call the police with those dumb phone line. They got one Joe got killed. They blame the police. He done did a prank call. Told him his dad on the ground dead. His dad is dead. His mama shot. He got his gun. The lady talking to him. She saying, well, put the gun. No, you don't send the police? She was like, yeah, but you don't need to have the gun. I'm not going to put the gun down. So you know how they came. They came wide slap on. They think you got a gun. Your dad is dead on the ground. You got your mom and you in the closet. Them folks came, they all around the house. That bastard opened that door and came out there and laid that joker to the ground like school clothes. Get what? Prank call. His mom don't blame the police. They ain't have to shoot him. He called the police. They got a 911 tape. The lady talking to him, waste up all this time. Police them scrambling all around the house, and the whole time it's a prank call. You know, open the door that came out. Shot that bastard. Should have shot him. Should have gave him out of the mouth. Shot that bastard. I just brought him back. You good? Yeah. Boom. Bust that joke again. Oh, they playing. I stuck at one of them dummies. Gun! Holler gun. I holler gun after I shoot it. That's crazy. But it's not being retarded. There's some prank stuff these dumb teenagers doing. Any of y'all do, I'm putting my foot in your behind. Right. Nobody got no time to be wasting up, run down the street wide open, then they wind up hitting somebody or killing themselves. You prank caller. Right. Ought to get shot even if you ain't got no weapon. Got black folk getting shot for nothing. All right, let's finish this up. Come on. There's a purpose. Where we at? 3 and what?
17.
Listen. This is Allah Shamu, Exodus, you're going to call it 3:17. Listen. Madman. This is the real nigga. Listen.
And I have said, I will bring you up out of the affliction of Mizraim unto the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites unto a land flowing with milk and honey.
Yeah.
And they shall hearken to thy voice, and thou shalt come, thou and the elders of Yasharal.
You know why they going to listen? That makes sense. I'm listening, Brandon. That makes sense. He's and I would take you to America. I would take you to California. I ain't listening to no fools like that. I ain't time no stuff like that. Don't make no sense for me. Not for no salvation. They send me to come here for captivity. I know why I'm here because of captivity. Not for no salvation. Some of them, they got salvation in some of these states. Montana. Oh, man, I have no hope in their place for no salvation. I already know why I'm here. It's because of sin. I know why I'm here, because of sin. Come on, finish this up.
And they shall hearken to thy voice, and thou shalt come, thou and the elders of Yasharal.
Well, I mean, they must have been taught. They're going to hearken. They're going to listen. And listen, they're going to hearken, and them and Yasharal. Let's go right back here. Once they were taught, what are they going to do? That's what he said. He said, when you tell them this, they're going to come. The people, that's why the people got to come see me. They know it makes sense. They ain't got no choice. Yasharal coming. I know how Yasharal coming. I'm telling the same thing he told them. He going to put us in the land he swore unto Abraham. Yasakal, Jacob. I know where it's going. He don't tell me no American talking about he is your salvation. Nah, he ain't going to tell me. Jesus tell me some mess like that. And who is Jesus that I should serve? I know not of it. That's how we got to be. Come on, listen.
And thou shalt come, thou and the elders of Yasharal, unto the Malach of Mizraim.
Yeah.
And ye shall say unto him, Yahuwah Elohim of the Abarim hath met with us.
Yeah.
And now let us go, we beseech thee, 3 Yamim journey into the wilderness, that we may sacrifice to Yahuwah our Elohim.
Yeah.
And I am sure that the Malach of Mizraim will not let you go.
See, he told me, because it makes sense though, Brandon. Because look, when you go, you're going to tell them who I am. You're going to tell them where I'm going to take them. You're going to tell them all I say I'm going to do to them. And they're going to go. You're going to tell them what my name is. They're going to come, and all y'all going to come here and worship. And when you go tell this bastard of Mizraim that let y'all go, I'm sure he not, because it wouldn't make sense. He don't know him. What sense it make? Okay, y'all want to go ahead and go. Don't make sense. Never heard of him, don't know him, ain't doing it. This is the problem we have. This is why this cracker will not acknowledge what he's doing. He don't know our Elohim. He know Jesus. He know God. He know the Lord. He don't know Elohim. Y'all got it? He was sure what we were going to do, just like he was sure what he was going to do. He doesn't know him. He's not coming. Y'all got me? All this man, he told you what's going to happen with Yasharal. They coming. They got to come. This bastard, he won't acknowledge. Come on, finish up.
No, not by a mighty hand.
See that? What happened?
And I will stretch out my hand and smite Mizraim with
that?
all my wonders, which I will do in the midst thereof, and after that he will let you go.
See that? You know what we can do? If we want to find out our story, you can go talk to people in Mizraim. They'll tell you. Even though they done changed people and disguised themselves, they'll tell you the story's still the same though with us. There was a people that were there that came out by a mighty stretched out hand. They know what happened. They know our story. They know how our story is known. Our plight known all over. Tell any other bastards that got a God. Tell me what he ever did for you. Tell me when he's ever fought for you. Tell me when he's ever delivered. When he's ever moved by signs and by wonders. Ask him when it ever happened. Ask him when he's ever fought without a man's hand. Never. They ain't never had it. Not one of their God's story got one. Not one of them got it. Not one of them have it. We're the only one. To this day recorded, we are the only ones. Right. There has been no more, and there will never be another people outside of that will be delivered by Elohim. Right. It will never happen. Listen.
And I will give this arm favor in the sight of Mizraim.
Yeah.
And it shall come to pass that when ye go, ye shall not go empty.
Yeah.
But every Ashah shall borrow of her neighbor, and of her that sojourneth in her house, jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment. And ye shall put them upon your beni and upon your banuth, and ye shall spoil Mizraim.
See that? You're going to plunder. That's the same thing we come out of him. We leave out of him. You're going to get a rain. Huh? You don't get a rain. Yeah, they made them a song for Christmas. Thy golden rings. These bastards got to go. They've been singing, trying to make up a story like to say they sold a lot. These crackers ain't got nothing. They got to give it to them. Starting there. This just one. But this ain't been the one I'm going to take when we leave him. Huh? He gonna impress it upon them. They're going to have to give it to them. They were hard pressed on us to get out. They threw us out. We were thrusted out. I can teach y'all about all that. Y'all don't even know why, though. I know y'all don't know why. Do you think you know why? You know why I know you don't know why? Because I ain't talking to you. I can prove it all with the book. I'll prove it all with a transgender book. Let me tell you something. These people have made a fool out of you. You don't even know who you are. You don't even know what happened. They'll never tell you. He tried to tell you, but you didn't listen. We get through here, I'll show you, and I'll show you why he told you stuff. You won't listen. I know you ain't pay attention. He been telling us something the whole time, but you missed it. People just missed it. Understand why you've been going through, everything you've been going through. It all makes sense. Come on, finish up.
Chapter 4.
Listen.
And Mashah answered and said, But behold, they will not believe me, nor hearken unto my voice.
That's true. Listen.
For they will say, Yahuwah hath not appeared unto thee.
Yes.
And Yahuwah said unto him, What is that in thine hand?
What happened?
And he said, A rod. And he said, Cast it on the ground. And he cast it on the ground, and it became a serpent.
Yeah.
And Mashah fled from before it.
What happened?
And Yahuwah said unto Mashah, Put
so
forth
you right there,
hand.
niggas, they never played with no snake. We got them white folk. You know what you supposed to say? Oh, I got one of these in my cave. Just pick it up. Oh, I got plenty in the pit. Play with them. Nigga took off. What we supposed to do is see a snake on the ground? He ran. Listen, I don't know what your name is. That's a snake. I'm out of here. That's it. That's it. I don't talk with him. He didn't know they'll bite you. He didn't know white folks will bite him like that. Well, Shaw wasn't stupid. That thing popped on the ground, turned to a snake. Listen, Joker rolling. Speed, it couldn't even clock it. That's just out of him. You know what that time was? Out of him. That's what we do. Zach, what you singing, like 6 snake one time you out there? He just kept going. He don't know do it. He don't know how to story do it. We'll tell half of them don't know how a story do it. Man, we sing 6 snakes. One snake we supposed to do, care. That's what he did. I'm gone. Listen.
And Yahuwah said unto Mashah,
What did he say?
Put forth thine hand,
And
take it by the tail.
That's what we do. Listen.
And he put forth his hand and caught it, and it became a rod in his hand.
What happened?
That they may believe that Yahuwah Elohim of their Abbas, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Yitzchak, and the Elohim of Jacob, hath appeared unto thee.
Listen.
And Yahuwah said furthermore unto him, Put now thine hand into thy bosom.
Yeah.
And he put his hand into his bosom, and when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow.
You said it was black as what?
His hand was leprous as snow.
What happened?
And he said, Put thine hand thine hand into thy bosom again.
Meaning where you had it the first time, before it turned white. Where you had your hand the first time before it turned white when it came out white. I want you to put your hand back in your bosom. And what happened?
And he put his hand into his bosom again.
Yeah.
And plucked it out of his bosom.
And tell him what happened,
and behold, it was turned again as his other flesh.
That's all I'm want to configure. That's all I'm trying to figure out. That's all I'm trying to figure out. Let's look at something right quick. Matthew. Matthew chapter 2. Let's see, 2 and 7. Listen to the book.
Then Herod, when he had privately called the wise Anashim, inquired of them diligently what time the Kukab appeared.
Yeah.
And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, Go and search diligently for the young Yaled, and when ye have found him, bring me Debar again, that I may come and worship him also.
Come on.
When they had heard the Malak, they departed, and lo, the Kukab, which they saw in the east, went before them, till it came and stood over where the young Yaled was.
Come on.
When they saw the Kukab, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy. And when they were come into the Beth, they saw the young Yaled with Marim, his mater, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him Barakah, gold, and frankincense, and myrrh. And being warned of Elohim in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed into their own country another way. And when they departed, behold, the Malachi of the Adoni appeared to Yosef in a dream, saying, Arise, and take the young Yaled and his mater, and flee into Mizraim. And be thou there until I bring thee Debar, for Herod will seek the young Yaled.
What he want me to do now?
Arise, and take the young Yaled and his mater, and flee into Mizraim.
Yeah.
And be thou there until I bring thee Debar.
What happened?
For Herod will seek the young Yaled to destroy him.
What happened?
When he arose, he took the young Yaled and his mater by Lelah, and departed into Mizraim, and was there until the death of Herod.
This is all I'm trying to figure out. With their white Jesus, white story, this black Musha, who was taken in by a Mizraim princess, who took her for his own son, this black baby, which means she had to be black, and her daddy was black, and her brothers were black, and all of the people were black. Just took white Jesus in the Mizraim at night. That white skin going to stand out at night, and it definitely going to stand in the daytime. Especially when somebody done set out rule to kill you, and you can blend in a white child with all these black people, nobody pick you up. Somebody need to start thinking. That's all I'm saying. Somebody need to start thinking. At some point, we got to just start thinking on this is detrimental. People said no salvation, but what's up written the fourth time? Written for our learning. The fact that a white preacher or a so-called Negro preacher can teach you and be comfortable with a white man on the windows and walls, praying to it with blonde hair, and this book telling you that they fled into Mizraim to hide. All this key for you. When did white people escape from slavery? At night. Because your dark skin blended into the kashaf, and you can move. That's why they fled into Mizraim by night. That's why we came out by night. You could blend right in. You can move out. To prove you that, he had to give you light. Because your dark skin and the kashaf together never find. That white baby would have glowed all the way through that. He'd have looked like he fell in some toxic acid. That's crazy. The fact that people can sell you that story, every one of these preachers, they need to be assassinated. You're set up, and everyone that's honestly intended on teaching you lie and know it's a lie. and tell you it doesn't matter. It does matter. If color didn't matter, why did he tell the man to stick his hand in his shirt? Color had to matter. For a man to tell me that, that's just dumb. If color didn't matter, the snake should have done it. The snake trick did it. The water did it. I just took a black man and made his skin white. It was going to scare a black man you ever seen. Never seen no white man before. Ah! It scared all of them. It scared them. The snake trick didn't scare the man. They threw down 2 sticks. They did it. Ha! They said, what the motherfucker? That's right. Yeah, they said, y'all motherfuckers seen this? It's a get-out fucker. Did you see this? Never seen it. Because they never seen it. White people have sold us a bill of lies. King said true on one part. The white man had written the Negro a bad check, and it's come of insufficient funds. Jesus, insufficient funds. Nothing to back it up. The fact you transgender that book and you ain't have enough sense to change these little key points. Points that's key enough to show you that this cracker is not good at what he does. There's no way I'd have wrote this book and let know with my white skin. How long before somebody gonna read this and put this together? And they gotta start asking themselves, what of the lies did you give them? White baby ain't gonna stand out. The woman picked up a baby, go home and fake it like it was her. She knew it had to look like her. And she was going to get Mizraim to buy it. It's going to have to look like her. And she going to fool her dad, it's going to have to look like her. It's just certain things you just can't pass off. Y'all all right? We in bad shape. We're just in bad shape. I know it don't mean nothing to y'all, but I just got to look at this man. I got to look at this man with awe and look at this and look at the damage. I look at you guys. I see the damage done. Y'all, listen, just poorly bred, just poorly led. It's just bad. We don't even have no fight. The fact that people you got to tell me, all the niggas read this book. Ain't nobody stopped to say, this ain't making no sense. Right. Then I go pay for some windows with crackers all around them. With the room full of the blackest nigga you ever seen in your life. You're going to put some white folks on the road and say they're going to put niggas all around their windows. If they're here, they're going to be swinging from a rope. That's right. This is crazy. This is crazy because you see him reading. There's no way they could have took that white baby to Mizraim. Them black people have caught it. This man done put a decree to run out here and go get it and go and find it. And they knew go mix in with them. They dog enough that you'll mix in with them because they wouldn't think to look at Mizraim because you were told to come out, not to go back. Yeah. So they would look and say, hey, it couldn't have been you. You know what saved him? He had never been to Mizraim. See, the people that came out couldn't go back. He had never been. That's why the book said, I called my being out of Mizraim. And told you when I did it, when he was a child. That's when I loved him. And I called my being out of Mizraim. You can't call him out if he ain't never been in. Well, he was born in Bethlehem, Yehuda. He had never been to Mizraim. So that's why he could go there. And then he was called out because you'll mix, you'll blend in. He'd already saw that with Musha. They'll take a baby and mix it right in when no one from the other. I try to show you a Haitian baby, Somalian baby, and show you a American black baby, put all them baby there, you wouldn't tell one from the other. They can mix right in. It's when they start to grow out the wild, sometimes features will come out and start identifying. He knew what they were doing. He'd have let him grow up and got some sass and some age on, as a Yehuda went in there, you would pick him up. Because they're going to be traits that are going to give him away. Y'all all right? Let me tell you something. Even your food give you away. It give you away. Certain cultures, they're heavy on rice, heavy on beans. Some folks, they don't like rice or beans. So I already know what you are. Some of them are real pork heavy. Some are real fish heavy. Asian people, more by one, they're going to be heavy on fish. Even your food, your diet gonna give you away. So I knew if I take him as a baby, nobody catch it. He's still on milk. You'll never catch it. They ain't smart enough to catch none of this stuff. These white folk make a fool like everything he did. That shows you he knew what he was doing. He knew if you're going to blend with these people, there are certain things you have to be able to do. Y'all all right? They picked right up on Carl. They told him, I know you one of them. Because his speech betrayed him. He had been around so long, he had started talking like it. They gave him away. Ain't that right? So what he had to do? Start swearing. He had to start swearing. They're going to say swearing and cursing. He never would start cursing. He started swearing. He was lying. Now, you like the rest of them. See, that's what they want to do. That's why they give y'all certain jobs, certain position, offer you certain stuff. They don't offer you to get it. You got to lie. And they said, you right, you're not one of them. That's why a lot of stuff we ain't going to be able to get by the hands of these crackers. Because in order for you to get it, I know a lot of y'all got stuff because you're a lie for these crackers. You're a lie to them to get it. You got to be smart when you're doing with these people. You got to learn what's good for you, and you got to learn what to leave on the shelf. I know the average y'all, you don't. You just figure because you're going to take it, and you're going to make it, and you're going to come back, and you're going to bless. Oh, not bless. The people, that's what you're going to do. You're going to bless. He didn't intend to wait for us. We got to be smart in these people. These people, listen, once they get up the fire like them, we can't beat them. That's why we ain't never had no strength against them. Because the truth is, they don't convince us to be we just the bigger lie these crackers ever been. We just the bigger thieves, molesters, and adulterers, and fornicators, and lusters, and everything. And these people we talk about, we in no position. And they ain't all of us now. Ain't all of us. But it's enough for us in here damaged enough over our people as a whole. It'll damage. Everybody didn't take it the curse thing, but we failed on when the people did it. The people that he tried, so he been showing us something. So they took it to the curse thing, and the people said curse. What they took, the motherfuckers, what they take? They took things he deemed to hurt us. That's still curse things. It was not a language. They so dumb. They let people, you got to make up your mind. Which one is it? Which one is it like? They got you to tell you cursing and using foul language. Then the book says they took the motherfuckers. What else they took? They took the dams. What all they took? They took stuff he deemed that would make us fall. That's how we fail. That's what they've been doing to us now. How you think they've been beating us? They done got us to take a communion to Jesus. They done got us to lie. They got us to steal and cheat. They done got us to worship in their house of idol gods, their pantheons. They'll get us to go to their pantheons, the Polaroid, all that stuff. These folks around Babylonian worship. These people attacking us on every end. We ain't smart enough to realize it. They killing us. The fact that stuff don't even make you mad. Stuff don't even make you mad when you look at the condition you in. At least with Nakum Yah, when the people were taught, the people wept. They wept. He had to stop them from crying. Don't bother these people. That's what he tried to tell Yahushua tried to tell them. He said, who am I liking you to? He's just like children sitting in the marketplace. Said, I'm piping unto y'all. If I played me right, y'all wouldn't even dance. I said, come on, son. I try to tell you something, and you won't even land it. You won't even mourn. It don't even make you mad. These people did the damage to you. And you got to ask yourself, this is only one lie. How many more is it? By the time you despair the damage this man doing us, they're in bad shape. Our people in bad shape. Y'all ain't got to believe it. It's not important to you. The fact that this man wouldn't let you go because he didn't recognize their God. It makes sense to respond because I don't know him. And the fact that you move for stuff you don't even know. Let's see what happened in Ephesians 4 and 22. I still want to finish a little with that Acts of the Apostles chapter 7. Well, you give me that. Let me get that 7 and 21. Acts of the Apostles. Oh, get me 4 and 22 of Ephesians. I'm trying to watch myself. I'm going to start trying to teach y'all about an hour and get out of here. I said, I'm going to try. Yahuwah willing. Did I say tonight? Oh, but they ain't go lying. We like them now. No, you're not going to use that. I know they be looking. They want that. They want me to be like any other man. I'm real nigga. Listen to the book.
Acts 7:19.
Listen.
The same dealt subtly with our kindred, and Rasha entreated our Abba, so that they cast out their young Beni to the end they might not live.
Listen.
In which time Mushar was born, and was exceeding fair, and nourished up in his Abba Beth Shalishi Yaruk. And when he was cast out, Pharaoh's Bath took him up and nourished him for her own ben.
Yeah.
And Mushar was learned in all the wisdom of Mizraim.
That's good. He was learning what now?
All the wisdom of Mizraim.
Yeah.
And was mighty in Dabarim and in deeds.
Now, you know what that should teach people too? Now, if he was learned in all their wisdom and their knowledge and their culture and how they did stuff. So if I would have went under the Mushar and said, listen, in the name of Jesus, I want you to stop this stuff you're doing and come and go to me. Who know what he was telling me? Well, what is it? That's what he would tell me too. Who is Jesus that he should obey him? That's what he would wonder. Who is it that he should obey him? Wouldn't make sense to him. Because, see, that was the whole purpose of us being there. We were supposed to learn something too. They didn't respond to things they didn't know. You were not supposed to. That's so when your Lord told you about not bowing down to other gods, nor worshiping, this shouldn't have been hard for you. Because Mizraim would have taught you that. What do you think the purpose of letting Yahusha go into Mizraim? Matthew chapter 4 verse 1. I got 4 and 1. Let's see what happens. Listen to the book.
Then was Yahusha led up of the Ruach into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
See that? In Bamotbar. To be tested of the devil. What happened?
And when he had fasted 40 yamim and 40 nights,
What
he was
happened?
afterward and hungered.
Yeah.
And when the tempter came to him,
Yeah.
he said, If thou be the Ben of Elohim,
Tell him what happened.
command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every debar that proceedeth out of the mouth of Elohim.
What else happened?
Then the devil taketh him up into the Kodash city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, If thou be the Ben of Elohim, cast thyself down. For it is written, He shall give his Malachite charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
What happened?
Yahushua said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt Yahuwah thy Elohim.
Mm-hmm.
Again the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain,
Yeah.
and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the Arats,
What happened?
and the kabod of them, and saith unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Yahushua unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship Yahuwah thy Elohim, and him only shalt thou serve.
You saw that benefit him? Going into Mizraim. Whatsoever things are written aforetime, written for our learning. It also was for him too. Whatsoever written aforetime, written for his learning. See, the problem we got, you think it's just for you, but it was for him too. It was for him and for us. Our learning. That we through patience come to scripture might hold. Well, he watched the behavior of them that grew up in Mizraim. Because Mushar was taught in all the wisdom of them. That was the purpose of sending him back there. So there are certain things you're going to pick up, certain traits he's going to display. First of all, devil, I don't know you. It will make no sense for me to do nothing you're telling me to do. This is why he would not respond the way he wanted. This is what your law teaches. In the 20th chapter of the book of U'al Shemut, he told him that I'm Yahuwah that brought you out of the land of Mizraim. That was him. You should have no other gods. You weren't supposed to bow down and worship none. Especially you should know this since you came out of Mizraim. We sold our birthright out for a morsel of food. That's why I hated Esau. You know, Asu. You saw with Yahusha when he was in the wilderness. Afterward, what was he? Guess what he didn't do? He didn't sell that birthright. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. You know how they get us? Sleep deprivation and starving. This is a military tactic. You starve people You get people to a thirst, then you can get them to submit, and they'll give you all they read. That's how they cripple Kush. They're going to do influx. They drown and take all the good stuff. Y'all don't know how these crackers work. Let me tell you these crackers. These crackers grow drugs in these countries. This is how they wipe all the resources out. One thing they found with cocaine, opium, all these things, you can't go back and plant food in these places. Y'all don't know nothing. This is war. Because you don't know that. You're supposed to know it. Colombia ain't known for growing nothing but coffee and cocaine. Once you put that stuff in the ground, it takes all the nutrients out of it. It sucks it out. You can't go back and grow now. Why you think Asians buy more? The Asian countries usually import more food than they're going to export. They can't grow nothing. Too much drugs grown now. That's how they killed China. That's how the Brits took them down. They made the people give up their rice fields, and they come out and they start putting opium. They grow drugs in them places. That's how you suck them out. And then you get them on the drug. Since there's nothing to eat, they start to get high. Now you can take all their goods from them. Now you can get them to submit. You can go and you can rape them. This is how they beat you. In these poor, starving African countries, one thing they ain't going to never be without, guns and drugs. That's how white people beat us out. They teach them to grow drugs. They give them pennies on the dollar. They take them out. They come out and kill the rest. Look, they all high on drugs. That's how you take them down. Y'all didn't realize you at war with these people. These people killing you. These people ain't got no better sense. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. These crackers dangerous. You at war. You ain't, listen, you never stop being at war. Huh? The man told you, the man landed on the plane in what, 2004 and told you the war was over in Iraq. Why are the troops still over there? Go ask the man why we still got boots on the ground. The man just finna tell them Russia just told all his people the other month he pulled them out of Syria. Putin declared mission accomplished. They left. The United States just declared the other day, we're keeping a presence in Syria. Putin said mission accomplished in Syria. America said we're going to keep boots on the ground in Syria. Cracker don't never leave nowhere he go. He always at war. You all want to keep the people hard pressed. You always got to keep the people down and you got to keep the people segregated. Stupid people fighting each other, the same people, just like they're doing with us. Ain't nobody doing more damage than we doing to one another. That's white people present. That's what happened to put boots on the ground. You want to get you some good killing and raping, robbing going? Give them a Bible and give them Jesus. Niggas gonna die. One thing the project ain't without: Bible, guns, and Jesus. All them the chemistry to keep the people poor, keep them down, and keep them murdering one another. Nigga go to jail, they give them a Bible. Usher in some fake phony preacher to teach them lies. In a cell and break while he got him in prison. He hate a man that go out here and robbing a tape. That's a man that got survival on his mind. That's a man you know he can't control and it scares him. So you oppress him and put him in jail and give him the love of Jesus. Guided by God. He'll do more damage to him he'll ever do to anybody else. They wiped us out. They took our fight from them. We need to stop fighting and killing one another and look at the system that's sitting down and degrading us. Killing us every Sunday, every Shabbat. Our people are dying at the hands of this man. Both rolling us in, making a fool out, trying to teach you to be passive and more soft. You need to be more soft toward the learning of the Dabarim of Yahuwah, not toward this man's system.
Right. That's right.
Not toward what this man doing to you. It's detrimental. You're never going to find nobody that did it. You're not going to find it. That's just what he tells you. Come on, finish this up. Listen to the book.
Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, Malachi came and ministered unto him.
See that? What are they going to do it? Come right back there, and that Dabarim going to get you right back in sort, let you know you did right. That's what you're supposed to do. You got to resist this stuff. You can't let them get, you can't never get comfortable with these people. Y'all don't believe you can't get comfortable with these people. Let me tell you something, we can't afford it to. Our people dying. Our people dying. Listen, your money ain't going to say you can get all the money you want, live whatever you want. Your black behind right out there, whenever that man wants, he's going to pull you, he'll gun you down. Your money not going to save you with these people. You just a nigga with some paper. Don't let nobody fool you now. You go put your kids in this cracker school, You can go kiss these crackers behind and work on these jobs, these crackers. At the end of the day, you still a nigga. Don't let these people lie to you. You ain't never going to be nothing in this place. Never going to be nothing. Isn't that right? Like he said, you get a nigga educated, you an educated nigga. Get a nigga some money, you're a nigga with money. If you're broke, you're a broke nigga. If you're dumb, you're a dumb nigga. If you're overweight, you're a fat nigga. Sell your body, you're a whole nigga. Everything you gonna ever get with this cracker gonna have nigga with it. Well, quit fooling yourself. You're a religious nigga. Man, I don't care nothing about you. You got to care about yourself. One day y'all going to love me. Come on, give me that Ephesians 4:22. Let me tell them what their problem is and why they keep burning down. Why they keep sitting up here and being passive with this man. Listen to the book. This is Ephesians 4:4. Listen.
There is one body
Go ahead.
and one ruach,
yeah,
even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. One adoni, one faith.
What did I call? I said 4:22 then. Then I said 4:1. How many of y'all want to see real nigga go there and just get him? First episode of real nigga. Real nigga walking there and say, what I said? Hey, that girl slap that motorcycle around. Real nigga. Let's try again at 4:22. Real nigga get crunk. Listen to the book.
That ye put off concerning the former.
4:20 then. But ye
have not so learned Mashiach.
See that? That's what you got to look at. Now you got to ask yourself when you watch the behavior you have. See, this is why he'll try to teach you Christ. Here again is more error. More error. This is more error. Listen.
If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him.
Hold on, so wow. Oh, I should put it back to Yahoo. Ephesians got 22 up there. 4:20. Okay, go ahead. If so be that what now?
That ye have heard him.
Pay attention.
And have been taught by him.
As the what?
Amat is in Yahusha.
Tell them what happened, son.
That you put off concerning the former conversation.
With the what?
The old Ish.
Which is what?
Corrupt.
After the what?
According to the deceitful lust.
And be what?
Renewed in the ruach of your mind.
See, now what are we going to look at? How important is this for us? It's really important for us. Because when he sent Mushah to Yasharal, they had to be taught. That's why he said, you have not so learned. Because when they learn, he said, they're going to come out and serve me. They're going to put off the old man, the stuff they used to do in the 18th chapter of the book of Uyakra, that they're going to call Leviticus. He said, after the doings of Mizraim, they was renewed by the information in their mind. And the fact that you keep doing it, it's still captive. And it still show. Now you got the mentality of Pharaoh, but you're using it toward Yahuwah. That mentality of Pharaoh, you got to have these people try to introduce you to the other gods. Let me try to teach you Buddhism. I don't know that I should obey him. Who is that? I should obey him. I'm not, and you know what? He wasn't going to let him teach him either. I'm not interested in learning. I don't know him and I don't want to know him. I don't want to know about Jesus Christ, no superstar. I don't want to know about no Buddha. I don't want to know about any of these other gods. I'm not interested and I'm not going to obey them. Y'all got it? Right. This is what kept Yahusha. He learned from being there. When Cup tried to tell me in the 10th chapter of the book of Acts of the Apostles, when he was going to go into Cornelius' house, the one thing he wanted to tell him, it was an unlawful thing for him to even enter into the house of a Gentile. No, he said, we made a law. We don't even come into y'all people. We stay outside. I'm not coming to your house. Huh? Bad shape. We're just in bad shape. First thing we do, we run to everybody's house. We go and let everybody in our house. We do a whole lot of stuff our people wouldn't have done. We just didn't go mix in the other nation house. We weren't interested. You get in other people's house, they say you're in somebody's house, you're in their rude. That's why we wouldn't go. I don't know what you believe. I don't want to be trapped up in there. We don't come in other nations. Off of us. Y'all got it? These were things we didn't do. Yahuwah had to thoroughly convince him to go. He had to show him things. He had to give him things and then tell him to go, doubting nothing. He had to send Malachi to even come and tell him. And they had to rehearse and recite things over them to get him to come. It takes that much to get us to go. He couldn't go, come go with me. We the only people jump up and say, you know what? This could be the Lord. God had to fall hungry. A sheep had to be near the three and be let down to him. Arise, stay and eat. Not so. Nothing common, my sister. Never happened. He said this thing was done thrice. I doubted it myself, wondering what it meant. But he said, I know for a fact he didn't want me to eat what was in that sheep. Right. Then he had to tell me that there was some young men that were going to be inquiring of me. And when they come, go with them, doubting nothing. Only way going to get me in there. When they're going to tell me, go now to some Gentiles and go in their house with them. All this don't make sense. All this don't make sense. I'm not going. He had to trouble me. He had to show me some things. Abraham, he had to show. Abraham said, that's a horror. How did Abraham know? You know he didn't see they niggas playing and benjoing and all like this. It was, he started a horror. Man was shaking in his sleep. Sweat pouring down from him. What kind of motherfuckers are these? Never known nothing about no people playing and benjoing with these crackers like this. The book said a great horror fell on the man. These niggas here so happy they don't know what to do. Then they got up watching this stuff. I don't watch, listen, I ain't watch no Friday. I don't know Jason, no Chucky. I don't watch these cracker demons. That's they gods. Junk you killing, all that junk be by blood and serving something. They took it from your book and they turned back. That's their gods. These crackers go get the mask and hang on their one in their car. These crackers go get the shirts and all. I don't play with that stuff. Put it on, come to my house, see what I do to you. It'd be the last movie you ever make. It is. These crackers, no, every one of them always want to kill. It's about blood. How they kill, how they serve a stabbing, juking, cutting up. Watch these crackers. That's God. You got to look at the minds of people. It's Saul. All that old crazy stuff. All these crackers demonic. I know they like these folks. I like it. These crackers demonic. They make you demonic. The kids watch you get there and kill everybody up in the house. Writing all on the wall with blood. Watch these crackers. They're wicked. They're wicked people. Y'all study it. Abraham never would have seen it. No seed of Abraham never been with that stuff. This did not Abraham. It was a horror to him. Watching us going through the abundant stuff. He'd have never thought we'd been somewhere playing and laughing, jigging for these crackers like no get-in nigga. That's right. That's right. Man was horrified when he seen that thing. Right. Abraham look at, man, I'll fight, take back what I got. You tell me for 400 years they gonna go through this? So they brought him word concerning Luke. He didn't start training them. They were already trained. He knew, I'm mixing him around all these other people. These crackers can kick up at any time. Well, they weren't white. Please don't go say nobody I said up here white. They were black, dog, human, all of them. He knew this. They don't believe what I believe. They're not my people. Anytime they can jump up and try something, let me train everybody in my house. Soon as something broke out, he was able to go do something. He ain't go write the UN. He ain't go apply for those martial art classes. They were already trained. With me, he already had to know it's just a matter of time. I got all these good. It's just a matter of time for these crackers to come in. All right. That's the stuff you don't ask. Man got a relationship with Yahuwah and all that. Why Yahuwah didn't tell him not to train them folk? It was a sin for him to learn how to fight and train them people. Man was called a friend of Elohim. What did he call you? He called Abraham his friend. What did he call you? Abraham, he said the man was perfect. Told him to walk before him and be blameless. You tell me he had no blame on him and he had weapons? He trained people how to fight? This is crazy. This is stuff you need to be questioning. What you've been told. Yeah. Everybody call them about being the children of Abraham. All these religions, they call them Abrahamic religion. That's crazy. Nigga, ham and cheese religion. That's right. All these religions got violence associated with them. None of these religion pastors gonna sit around and let you do nothing to them. Them messers gonna ride around them little red car with them pointed two shoes. They gonna kill you too. They gonna drink that sangria and tote that Mary around here and kill you. None of these religions ain't taking no junk off nobody. Cracker gave up Christianity because they dumb you down, make you non-violent. But violence happened to you, though, by people that taught you Christianity. Ain't no Buddhists killing you, nigga. Ain't no Hindus killing you, nigga. Christians killing you. People that believe in God, that pray to Jesus, are killing you. They tell you you can't fight. You need to pray. The people that's killing you but give you the religion that they dumb you down with and they pray to it, but yet it don't stop them from hurting you. Right. They teach you to love them, forgive them, help them. Give them all you got. Crocker don't give you nothing in the name of Jesus. Now, what I look like obeying? Too much for y'all. It's tight. It's tight. I just can't get it. Nobody we know did the stuff you're doing. Just confused. I don't know. Azara. Try to get ready. What's this? Azara 4-1. They'll call it Israel. Ezra. It's crazy. How's a man going to teach me about Jesus? Christ and God and Jesus. Nonviolent love, help, give away, pray, turn other cheek. But I never see him do it. He teach it to me. Man, that's some of the best raping you ever seen. He crack and make Jason all that stuff like a comedy. Man, show me in the movie. All his killers white. Michael Myers, white. Jason white. Chucky white. All his killers white. And he tell you, you ain't believe what he tell you though. Watch these niggas, they'll kill you. All these killers white. Freddy Krueger, white. I don't know. Who else he got? One black one. Who? The Candyman. He ain't come to my neighborhood. I don't know. They don't put the cat. I don't even remember that the Candyman was black. They made that nigga do it. That's only one that all the crackers got. Carrie, she was white. Kill everybody at the prom. That's all they got. They had a little white girl. I'm one of the names. She done grown up now. She an old ugly heifer now. She turned into a little thing. The Exorcist, yeah, all of them too, they were white. Damon was white. All the Omen were white. Poltergeist, white. The TV was white. You see all stuff on the screen. Even your TV kid. Color TV turned white and start sucking people in and killing them. Trying to tell they killers white. Man, make movies, show it to you. You just study sitting around here playing. Man, show you, kill up everybody. Nobody talk about that stuff, man. Listen, it's bad for us. I don't know why people don't say it's bad. You know why it ain't bad to you? Because you ain't got used to it. You can convince yourself of something long enough, that don't affect me, that don't bother me. I'm saying, you a dumb nigga. Now put the ER on it, this means you're gone. You ain't even one of us. Right. I try to give you the A to hope you'll come back around. I put the ER on it and you're in trouble. It's just bad. Just bad. And we sit around watching. The folk killers, we just watch them go on TV, just kill and murder and rape her. And these folks will walk out here and go buy that little soccer man, whatever that hockey mask on, playing with this junk on their run, the guy on their car. Crack got this shirt on, they start making themselves look like all blood spitting in concert, and we just love these crackers to death. All that stuff, these crackers, they concert, nothing but the devil. Country music ain't nothing but the devil. I got a country racist song by Don't Like Niggas, Nigga Done Stole My Wife. Popular song. One of the senators done sung it. Oh, they wrote one. I heard it, that started, y'all ain't heard it. One of them niggas done got it. Why? Oh, they got a good one done got out. Hot little song. Y'all didn't say it had on the news. They were probably sitting there saying, because I don't listen to it, so of course I'm going to miss it. But I'm not surprised. They know y'all ain't going to listen to country. Country, what they get each other, watch them. I always buy some sad junk, some hoes running off, going and getting somebody, running the truck through the mud, and hanging and killing some niggas, and proud to be American. That's all the same lyrics. Oh, white people don't rap. They can't talk. They'll talk about the same thing all the time. Nigga, we universal. Some people had a cold love, one trying to catch it. NyQuil trying to pick it up. We got all kind of stuff out in it. Isn't that right? Huh? Under the comfort of a woman. They don't know nothing about that stuff we got. We got all kind of stuff. We the originators. These bastard perpetrators. We sat here and got all kinds of stuff, all that country music, all of it the same. Do y'all not know they have more suicides by country music than anything? About to kill themselves rapping. And they done pop locking and did the snake and swim out in front of a car. Oh, ain't nobody gonna get killed no rap. Rap safe. And exercise. Even the fat boy was in shape. Lungs cleared out. Nigga smoke that weed, you gotta blow your lungs out. Man, we can blow. Keep your lungs alive. Let's see you can spit. Y'all all right. Put all that junk, that junk, eat your gums out. All that tobacco, yeah, it do. It get cancer, eat the gums out their mouth. Dirty cracker. Come on, look at that. Osra 4:1. Listen to the book.
Now when the adversaries of
and you give me Osra 5:1. Listen to the book.
Now when the adversaries of Yehuda and Benjamin heard that the Beni of the captivity builded the temple unto Yahuwah Elohim of Yasharal,
what happened?
Then they came to Zerubbabel and to the Rosh of the Abba and said unto them, Let us build with you, for we seek your Elohim as ye do. And we do sacrifice.
Hold on for a second. And repeat me about Acts 8:14. We'll come back there. Listen to the book. This is Acts of the Apostle 8:14.
Now when the apostles which were at Jerusalem heard that Samaria had received the debar of Elohim,
what did they do?
They sent unto them Koph and Yehochanan,
for what reason?
Who, when they were come down, prayed for them, that they might receive the Ruach HaKodesh.
For what reason?
For as yet he was fallen upon none of them.
Only?
They were immersed in the name of Yahusha.
What happened?
Then laid they their hands on them, and they received the Ruach HaKodesh.
What happened?
And when Simon saw that through laying on of the apostles' hands, the Ruach HaKodesh was given, he offered them money.
What happened?
Saying, Give me also this power.
What happened?
That on whomsoever I lay hands, he may receive the Ruach HaKodesh.
Tell him what happened, brother.
But Koph said unto him,
What happened?
Thy money perish with thee.
And what happened?
Because thou hast thought that the gift of Elohim may be purchased with money.
What happened?
Thou hast neither part nor lot in this matter.
Y'all hear what he just told him? You don't have no part in this. You ain't got no part. You ain't got no portion in this. Tell him why, Brandon.
For thy heart is not right in the sight of Elohim.
What you want him to do?
Repent therefore of this thy wickedness.
Yeah.
And pray Elohim, if perhaps the thought of thine heart may be forgiven thee.
That's beautiful. Let's get back to the 4th chapter of the book of Azara. Azara, as they call it, Ezra. 4:1. Listen to the book.
Now when the adversaries of Yehuda and Benjamin heard that the Beni of the captivity builded the temple unto Yahuwah Elohim of Yasharal,
what happened?
Then they came to Zerubbabel and to the Rosh of the Abba and said unto them,
What?
Let us build with you,
Yeah.
for we seek your Elohim as ye do.
What happened?
And we do sacrifice unto him since the Yamim of Esarhaddon, Malach of Assur,
What happened?
which brought us up hither.
Yeah.
But Zerubbabel and Yahusha and the rest of the Rosh of the Abba of Yasharal
What did they do?
said unto them,
What did they say?
Ye have nothing to do with us to build an Beth unto our Elohim.
Your heart not right. We the only people running around here, just some dumb niggas. Anybody come want to help, take them cracker money, and you see how the Lord will bless and give us an increase. That ain't how they thought. You see how they thought? They say they do sacrifice too. They say they want to help build. We sacrifice, we do too. Don't trust them. What happened?
But we ourselves together.
You said we, the government funding, going to do what?
But we ourselves together.
With the government grants?
But we ourselves together will build unto Yahuwah Elohim of Yasharal.
That's how I say it. Somebody try to help you. Always accept help. Never be too proud to take help from people. Because you don't never know who the Lord could be sent to be your friend. That's not where our people think. A lot of stuff these people are told, and not how people think. This is what people trying to convince you to do. Who wouldn't want some help? You know, came and said they want to worship, they want to believe what you believe, and they said they've been doing it. But you got to do just like Cuff did. I already done perceived you're not right. I done already picked up on you. You need to pray. He didn't tell me would. Perhaps he might forgive me. I wouldn't want to steer you wrong. I wouldn't want to tell one of these Gentiles that they're going to get in. Perhaps he might forgive me. But I done already seen you in the gall of bitterness. Your heart not right. We can't take, see this, I've been telling y'all that. Can't take everybody help. Listen, but you know what our people good for? Anybody come singing Danny help. Hair you just lily white behind, ready to stick them on your lips. Every morning they get up, they get that white lily flower. Say, I just hope today I can meet some white man and play my lips upon it behind. Every morning they kiss a bag of flowers. Some kind of way I can please a crowd. That's not how they thought. Y'all don't think about stuff like that. Why these good Christian people wouldn't accept no help? Whosoever will, let him come. I know why I turn him back. Why these people get turned back? 5th chapter of Oswald, 5 and 1. Y'all don't like stuff like this. Why don't y'all get y'all a good Christian preacher? Well, I know I got religion, yeah. I said I know I got religion, yeah. I said I know I got religion, yeah. And the world can't do me no harm. These crackers killing me. How the world these crackers killing me? I said you got good religion, yeah. And cut that nigger clowning buffoonery out. The world can't do me no harm. I'm dead. I'm dying every day. And I'm singing these lies. Yeah. Good old nigger Bundy song. Listen to the book, 5 and 1. Listen.
Then the Nabaim, Kagi, the Nabah, and the Kariyah, the Ben of Idu, Naba, unto the Yahudim that were in Yehuda and Jerusalem, in the name of Elohim of Yasharal, even unto them. Then rose up Zerubbabel, the Ben of Shealtiel, and Yahusha, the Ben of Jozadak, and began to build the Beth of Elohim, which is at Jerusalem. And with them were the Nabaim of Elohim helping them. At the same time came to them Tatnai, governor on this side the river, and Shethar Boznai and their companions, and said thus unto them, who hath commanded you to build this Beth and to make up this wall?
Yeah.
Then said we unto them after this manner, what are the names of the Anashim that make this building? But the eye of their Elohim was upon the elders of the Yahudim, that they could not cause them to cease till the matter came to Darius.
You said when they told them to stop, they stopped doing what now?
But the eye of their Elohim was upon the elders.
Where's his eyes upon? So what the purpose of him telling me this? Who he watching? He watching over me. These folks just told him to do something. You've been taught whenever these folks tell you to do something, you're supposed to do it. Because they done commanded, they want to know the names of these people that's putting up this wall. This house was rebellion. Reason why it's rebellion, they couldn't rule over us when we had the house up. They couldn't rule over us when we had the wall up. We had a defense. And now they looked at if you went and put this house back and put this wall back, it was called rebellion. That's what they teach you now. They always got a name or a title or stigmatism that they put on people of color that rebel against them. You're terrorists, you're communists, you hate white people. All these titles they give you anytime it's something against their rule. Anytime you want equality, white people don't want you to have equality. You're always going to be bad people in their sight and their eyes and to their children when you don't want to be disrespected. It's bad. That's bad. It's just bad for us. They didn't know, what are the names of these people? Tell them what happened. Let's see what the book said. I don't want to add nothing. Listen to the book.
But the eye of their Elohim was upon the elders of the Yahudim.
What happened?
That they could not cause them to cease till.
I don't know how, because if people rule over you, they tell you to do something, you're supposed to do it, Val. He's got to be reading this wrong. But Elohim, eye was upon them. They couldn't stop them if they wanted to. They would not stop, which meant his eye was on it. It meant they were doing right. His eyes were over the Sadiq, which means it was right for them to put the house back and put the wall up. That's all I'm trying to do, is put the house and the wall back. Why they hate me? Why these people didn't stop and just in Jesus' name do the right thing? Like I said, for Jesus' sake. That's why they built it. Jesus got us forsaken. We got forsaken when we took on Jesus. Listen to the book.
Till the matter came to Darius, and then they returned answer by letter concerning this matter.
What happened?
The copy of the letter that Tatnai, governor on this side the river, and Shethar-boznai and his companions, the Apharsachites, which were on this side the river, sent unto Darius the Malach. They sent a letter unto him, wherein was written thus, unto Darius the Malach, all Shalom, be it known unto the Malach, that we went into the province of Yehuda.
Y'all hear what they did? Y'all don't hear what's key they keep telling y'all too? About the governor. You ain't know what they told you he was. He was on the other side of the river. That's why I was telling you, because remember, Abarim, we crossed over. Those that keep telling you about what was going on across the river. See, that's the part of us being Abarim. You got an identity, we cross over. That's what we do. That's why we're so good with basketball. We're going to cross you up. Okay, that crossover, that's that killer. That killer. You know what Allies are known for? That crossover. Listen, make you crack your ankle. That's what but he got it from us. We've been doing this is a natural for we'll cross over on you. White people try their best to keep him from that water. Black people, the so-called nigger get in the water, he'll cross over on him. To get away, that's what we do. We're going to get away. We're going to cross over. I know it don't mean nothing to y'all. It don't mean that we thought we're going to cross over. That's what we do. We're crossing over. Okay. It don't mean nothing to you. This is what they're looking at. Look at what happened.
To the Beth of the great Elohim, which is builded with great stones, and timber is laid in the walls, and the work goeth fast on.
You hear that? They moving fast, too. What happened?
And prospereth in their hands.
And why wasn't it? The man looking at us. He said, in our hand, you see that? No cracker don't have to give us now. We were prospering. Our own hand. People tried to join in to help. No, we don't want your help. That's right. Let me ask y'all something. This new for y'all. Let me tell y'all. How many times I told you we don't need these people this stuff? Now, that's me making up my doctrine. I done told y'all, man, I wouldn't dare apply for no government funding. I wouldn't dare apply for no government to give me no done subsidies. This cracker will hold me back. There will be no goodwill intent from this man to give me nothing and people that look like me for me to build. It will be to hurt me. That's like Cub. Cub wouldn't take the man. You think they couldn't use no money? But he could pick the man up right. Your heart ain't right. I've been looking at what you've been doing before now. You don't want it for no good. You want it for an ill intent. Same thing that the three wise men, they sat him with a wise man. I don't know if they say 3 or 5. I don't know how many it was. 3 of them, well, whatever. The 3 of them. They went here. They wasn't too smart. Yahuwah had to come and tell them, don't go back and take the man, don't take it back no information. So I don't know how wise was. You couldn't pick up, knew this cracker had another intent. I don't know how smart. You ain't that wise to me. You can all of a sudden, you've been sitting here, you're a liar, thief, you're a whoremonger, and you tell me, bring you back, Dabarine, bring you back words so you can worship the child. Yeah, sure. God, here come now. Come back. And Yahuwah had to come and tell them don't go back. If he had to come tell them, what were they going to do? I don't know how wise you are. To me, I just don't know how smart you are. You couldn't pick that up. Yahuwah didn't have to tell them nothing before. They already knew. No. They just can't. We already been sacrificed. Where the Lord? No. We do it ourselves. Those were the wise men right there. Come on. I don't know how wise you are. You couldn't pick up this dirty cracker oppressing your people, really want to be saved. Any white people ever met us any good want to be saved, they'd have broke the bondage off from us. They'd have broke the bondage off from us. Come on, listen.
Then as we, those elders, and said unto them, thus, who commanded you to build this Beth?
That's what they ask. See that? They always think, that's how white people treat us too today. You can't do it unless white people sign, I'm telling you to do it. That's what they want to know. Who told you could do that? Come on.
And to make up these walls.
Yeah.
We ask their names also.
For what reason?
To certify thee, that we might
Same thing they do now, want to get your name. That's why they come get you and get your name. So they can go and take it and turn in. Come on.
That we might write the names of the Anashim that were the Rosh of them.
See that, who the captain, who the leaders of. That's how they always took you down. Whenever you had an organization, the first thing they want to know, who the captain, who the leader of this organization. Y'all don't see this old stuff. This ain't nothing new. That's the same thing they do now. First thing they need to know, we need the name of Kage. We need the name of all these people who leading them so we can take them down. We know who get the people riled up. They just call King an outside agitator. You know what? Them tired white people, words you don't pay attention, you don't pay attention to. When you got coffee, sugar, Kool-Aid, any of these type of drinks you make, you put sugar in them, you pour sugar, and you just let it sit down in the bottom. What you do? It's called agitate. Remember what this crack will try to tell you? It will always tell you, you listen, they were outside agitators. Because they were trying to tell you, they're the people that stir up the people. You can't do it unless you take the stir. That's why they knew who to take down from us. You take down the people that stir them up, that agitator. See, even the buffoons, them country backwood one-teeth bastards had enough sense to use words with codes for them. They will tell you they were agitators. But you didn't pick that up either. These white people been on top of you. Because it's cold word to let the other crackers come in, drive in, no, we got to kill them. And how they get the people down is kill the leader and start bringing in fear on the people. Beat them, don't stop, don't give them no rest. You know they always think for our end. If they just get that one, they'll stop. No, cracker kill that one and kill a bunch of more of them. That way you'll be scared nobody else will ever rise up from you again. That's how they always did it. Listen. Poor Seth don't know. Listen. The whole thing about Yahusha coming to get him, they didn't kill one baby. They murdered plenty of them. Same thing they did to Mizraim. They made it well, y'all bastard better never mention no name or no more comment or calling about no baby that's going to rise up from among you going to do nothing. We're going to kill all your babies. All of them. Make you afraid. Make you scared. That's why your book told you. One of them that get sucked in those days. Because they're going to kill all of them. Y'all so, let me tell y'all. I know y'all going to sell me out. Listen, I know y'all people. No, I ain't even worried about it. I'm not worried. I don't hate you. You just a motherfucker. It's just seeing you to be a motherfucker like that. But the sad part, you don't realize, these people won't ever stop with one. They will continue to kill. They will continue to take down because that's part of their psyche. You never just kill the one. You got to kill enough of them where they'll be afraid. That's what. How you think them kept her back this long? When they got Nat Turner, they ain't just getting Nat Turner. You kill all his men and you keep killing. You keep killing. You make his death a horrible enough death that nobody else say, Carol, come on, let's go here. You go, man, I ain't finna go up there. Man, no. Them people ain't about to grab this on there. Because they put that kind of, man, you see what they did to all them people before? That's why we won't move. That's why we like this. But you know what you ain't thinking? How many of our people up fighting right now? We're still getting shot. Still being killed. Still getting false imprisonment. So what is your sitting back stopping? That's all I'm trying to tell you. If we had peace, if these people gave us tranquility, if we had safety, I'd be the first one to say it don't make sense to stand up and fight. Ain't nobody fight. Listen, I'm a fair person. It don't make sense to fight somebody that's nonviolent. It don't make no sense to fight somebody that's not doing nothing to you. It don't make no sense that nobody be hitting on you either. It don't make no sense to let nobody be violent to you. All that just go along with my sense. Only people I'm talking about messing with, who don't want to mess with me. Only people I'm talking about taking something from, whoever takes something from me. Might not believe it. It just makes sense to me. All right. Everything Yahuwah sent them out to do, it was to take back from everybody that took from them. Everybody that didn't meet me with bread and with ma'in when I came out, get them. Everybody that watched me get taken, get them. He never sent me or sent our arbor upon no people that hadn't done nothing. All the people that did, we had a list of people that we were clearly not to never let enter into the congregation because they committed offenses. Told me let them bastards stay out 10 generations. All our hot Dabarim 23:1. This stuff don't bother y'all. I'm going to get ready to let y'all go. Y'all find y'all a pastor. I'm not a Christian. You know what? Look at some stuff. This word. That's amazing. Let me see. Probably words y'all heard of. Dossier. Y'all heard that word before? A dossier. A dossier. Dossier. It's not spelled the way that's pronounced. Y'all heard that word before? How many of y'all hadn't heard it? How many of y'all heard it before? For my key, who y'all heard it related to? Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump. See, these crackers use words, and all they had to do is just tell you simply. They're only documents. That's all it is, documents about a person. But they use they say we're talking about the Hillary Clinton dossier. You trying to figure out what is a dossier? It don't even sound the way they spell it. It's not even the way it sounds. It's ER in this dossier. They talk in codes around you to keep you dumb. That's all it is. A dossier. That's all it is. It's just documents about a person or relating to a case. And they keep saying dossier, dossier. You keep trying to figure out, what is all this dossier? A do-si-do. I'm still trying to grab your partner and do-si-do. Now I got to deal with dossier. Dossier, documents relating to a person. That's all it's about a person. Just documents about a person, papers about a person or a case. You have several FBI agents that's going to be terminated, and they're going to be criminally charged for illegally tapping Donald Trump. They're going to be terminated. They're going to be terminated, even charged. They're going through. They're calling the whole thing corrupt. They say they corrupt. Half of them corrupt. You know what? FBI agents are coming out and they're offended and upset saying, we've lost credibility because of what was done in these dossiers and concerning Donald Trump. Where was that credibility with this? When they were illegally tapping Martin Luther King's stuff? Why wasn't anybody charged in fight? The Black Panthers, Marcus Garvey. I mean, how many people do we have? Megas Evers. How many people do we have that these people have tapped and wiretapped illegally, yet no charge ever? But see now, it comes up that crackers will do this to crackers. When crackers will do this to crackers, this man is your chief. This is your head gardener. This man is your commander. And these people, listen, text messages saying, we have a plan if he get elected to take him down. You can do that, and the federal government, the FBI, to the commander-in-chief. Now, if they can do that to one another and to their chief gardener, the head crowd, what are they doing to us? This is a white man like them. This is their white man. And they'll do this to their white man. What they doing to us? That you set this man up, you sat and you fabricated all this stuff. How much stuff been fabricated on people like us? Y'all know how many black people sitting in prison? They have died. They have been executed because false information was put on them. Nobody even charged the CIA for Ricky, Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross, not that bastard, no security guard from no Florida. That's how piss poor rapping done got. A security guard from Florida. Talking about fighting folk. Nigga, you a security guard. Nigga, where is your flashlight? He don't even give a jailer a gun. They scared the prisoner to take it from him. That's great. That's crazy. And you a gangster rapper? That is scary. I'm glad I started listening to rap when these people came out. Because this is just mighty. I thought NAACP, what them boys there? That same people. Them boys might well be NAACP, private school. All them private school. You couldn't do that stuff. These guys are too short. Private school. He went to Catholic school. Man, I watched an interview of him years ago, and I started listening to him. They interviewed that Joe. They asked him. He said his mama asked him, said, "You done all that? You did?" He said, "No, I ain't did that." I said, "Nigga, you told us you did it." He told y'all he was too short. He couldn't have done that much. He kept bragging on how big he was. Too short. Too short. He couldn't have done too much. Someone got to think on it. But it's just terrible. These people, they made a fool out of us. But these people employed by them, they put these people to make a fool out of you. These people ain't never done this stuff. You think I believe Ice-T, Lemonade, done did all this stuff? Him and Cube, the biggest they can't make a show without being the police. These guys best police I ever seen. I mean, he got back-to-back police shows. He's training Kevin Hart how to solve crime. I'm confused. These niggas this radical, and they the police every time I look around. Ice-T Lemonade got a gay son on the show. You ain't no gangster rapper. That go that California stuff. I love my gay son. I'm going to go fight. His gay son, Lover, got beat up on L.A. law thing, and he went and tried to solve. I be like, good. I'm not finna go look for nobody that done beat no sister up. You done something, sister. I'm not concerned about it, folks, but I'm concerned about why they let you live. crazy. Told me, love these sisters. He from Cal, another gangster. Well, he was a blood too. What was he, a blood? Nigga, please. That's why they call him Ice-T. Nigga ain't got no blood. He got Ice-T in his veins. Believe nothing these niggas say. Give me the 23 and 1. So I'm going to finish up over him in a star. Let me read 5 and 1. Y'all see what I put up there, right? A star. Because her name is actually in the book. Her name is a star. That's what they call her, Esther. Her name is actually a star. A star. Okay? These folks just be running around doing what they want to do. Listen to the book.
He that is wounded in the stones,
And what happened?
or hath his private member cut off,
He can still come in and be saved.
shall not enter into the congregation
Wonder
of
what
Yahuwah.
that is saying not with all the other knots. Or a Christian church, Joe, go get an operation, cut his little penis off, all that old stuff. But say he ain't got no business into the congregation. Now we praying for. I got folks here looking. I don't think sis out there. I don't know how you get in. That's just wrong. Why the being told? Why you gonna help them that do wrong? That's right. Our book to you. Why you gonna help them that do wrong? These choices you make, folks. Just like our book told her, we did stuff. He said when we come to know of it, what he told her, it's sin. It's sin when you come to know about it. Listen to the book.
A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of Yahuwah.
Yeah.
Even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of Yahuwah.
Oh, that's tight. Listen.
An Ammonite or Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of Yahuwah.
Tell them why, son.
Even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of Yahuwah forever.
Tell them why.
Because they met you not with bread and with water in the way, when ye came forth out of Mizraim.
That's tight. That's tight. Come on.
And because they hired against thee Balaam, the ben of Beor of Pethor of Mesopotamia, to curse thee.
See that? These folks got people they have on their payroll. They got FBI, CIA document they'll release now. Back that they had people they hired and people they did and people that take down organizations. Great. These people going to be saved. Jesse Jackson, all these people, they hired these people to come against us. Balaam was one of our people. They took, and that's what they did. They took these niggers from among us, this ER nigger, these niggers, hired these niggers to come here and work against us. And they ain't got no business getting in. They ain't got, I don't feel sorry he down there shaking like a bat, shaking like a leaf. Bastard done left us out in the cold, done lied, done got Dr. King set up, done messed up all the rest of our people, this rainbow push. Homosexual group. He homosexual. That's why he got that flag, got that rainbow out there. All these folks done set us up. They hired them. Y'all don't even know how many people on CIA payroll. They hired know about it. How getting the paper? The paper, they got people at Atlanta Journal-Constitution, at Washington Post, at New York Times. They can just walk in there and open up files and snap pictures, get their name and leave. They purposely put them on the street. They purposely put the information out. These people are sellouts to us. After they get through using them and burn them out, then they throw them out to the woods to be killed. That's why I couldn't be one. That's right. I couldn't be one. I like standing upright. I don't like waking up every morning kissing no white behind before I leave. I couldn't be no sellout. Like y'all greedy and you keep a person poor enough, you keep a people down enough, they'll sell their integrity just so they can try to get something. That's what you do, just like Asu. You'll sell it just so you can be alive. Take anything these crackers can give you. You rather die Yehudi. Ain't that right here? Than the love of another man's booty. That's right. Yeah. Come on, listen.
Nevertheless, Yahuwah thy Elohim will not hearken unto Balaam.
Yeah.
But Yahuwah thy Elohim turned the curse into a baraka unto thee,
Yeah.
because Yahuwah thy Elohim loved thee.
Listen.
Thou shalt not seek their shalom nor their prosperity all the yamim forever.
You said when I supposed to go get Jesus? When it get tight?
Thou shalt not seek their shalom nor their prosperity all thy yamim forever.
White people trust in the government. Told me don't do it. That's their peace. That's their shalom. Their military. Everything they got. That's white people peace. That's their claim to fame. When they tell you they proud to be an American because they look at their system. That's their solace. That's their peace. That's their tranquility. They sing songs to their homage to this stuff. Why would I go to it? Why would I? Y'all not conscious. The man just told me I ain't supposed to look for this stuff. None of my. Why am I looking for this white man to do something for me? Man, give them some stamp, they go get it. How are people eating before they gave us food stamps? Right. That's how we were making before it came. This is what you got to ask yourself. We made it for Jesus in the 1600s. Food stamps ain't that old. Food stamps didn't come out probably 1940 something. It was for white people. Niggas didn't have it. How did we make it? Projects are not that old. Projects are not, when they had projects, which you people do not know in their ghetto, they put Jewish people in ghettos. They were people that were from projects. Then they transferred them out and put the niggas in. Y'all people need to wake up. Y'all need to wake up. I'm being honest, they need to wake up. Now you got to ask yourself, how we making before projects were built? We were staying in houses. They took us out of house and put us in apartments. Nigga come out the project and go get an apartment. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Nigga, the same thing. I try to get my men here to get home ownership. Step on these crowds. Go ahead and let these crowds keep doing what they're doing to you. You say, well, it ain't the same. It's a difference. You need something, you need something somebody can't put you out in a month. You late on the 1st, by the 5th, you got some serving, some paper. By the 8th, you in court. By the 15th, you on the street. That's how they teach you. They strive, struggle to stay broke. Stay rent and never get none of your own. We can't make it like that. This is why we have high blood pressure. They call it the white coat syndrome. The economy give us a syndrome. You got economic syndrome. Huh? You got blue coat syndrome. Y'all all right? You do. You got gun syndrome. You got prison syndrome. You got broke syndrome. Nigga hit with all kind of syndrome. When are we going to change it? I'm tired. Come on, let that go. Let me listen to Hadassah. I mean, a star. Hadassah, a star. Same person. 5 and 1. So I can get out of here. I'm tired. Please apply for y'all a preacher, preferably a Christian with a Jerry curl. A chicken-eating bastard with a Cadillac. With the front jacked up with white wall ties. There's a diamond in the back. With the gangster lean. Yeah. Come in preaching, telling y'all women, if y'all gonna send a picture of your vagina to him on his phone, please put a name with it, because he confusing which ones he getting. Never heard that so ridiculous in my life. Man said, don't send me none with no gray hairs on. They'll take people like, y'all seen the video? He ain't had nobody in that building with him. But they'll take a pastor tell him some stuff like that. What your impact told me? That brother wife fine. Y'all see her? I ain't like she fine. Oh, took a rope, strung him up right there. They ain't his first time looking. And they ain't the only one he looking at. Listen to the book.
Now it came to pass
what happened?
On the 3rd Yom that a star put on her royal apparel and stood in the inner court of the Malach Beth over against the Malach Beth, and the Malach sat upon his royal throne in the royal Beth over against the gate of the Beth. And it was so, when the Malach saw a star, the Malkah, standing in the court, that she obtained favor in his sight. And the Malach.
See if it's 6 and 1, what I want. Go to 6 and 1. Listen to the book.
On that Layla could not the Malach sleep, and he commanded to bring the Sephar of records of the days, and they were read before the Malach.
4 and 1.
And it was found written that Mordecai
He's gonna keep going.
had
Boy,
told.
wow. If a real nigga get crunk out, you gonna find out what's finna be. Sure enough, written over there. And it's written that the motorcycle ramp was slapped out the door. Boy, what? Listen to the book.
When Mordecai perceived all that was done,
Come on. Just
Mordecai rent his clothes and put on sackcloth with ashes and went out into the midst of the city and cried aloud and bitter cry and came even before the Malach gate, for none might enter into the Malach gate clothed with sackcloth, and in every province whithersoever the Malach commandment and his decree came, there was great mourning among the Yahudim, and fasting and weeping and wailing, and many lay in sackcloth and ashes. So a star, maids, and her chamberlains came and told it her. Then was the Malchah exceedingly grieved, and she sent raiment to clothe Mordecai and to take away his sackcloth from him, but he received it not.
Yeah.
Then called a star for attack one of the Malach chamberlains, whom he had appointed to attend upon her, and gave him a commandment to Mordecai to know what it was and why it was. So Hatak went forth to Mordecai into the street of the city, which was before the Malach gate, and Mordecai told him of all that had happened unto him, and of the sum of the money that Haman had promised to pay to the Malach treasuries for the Yahudim to destroy them.
Yeah.
Also, he gave him the copy of the writing of the decree that was given at Shushan to destroy them, to shew it unto a star, and to declare it unto her, and to charge her that she should go in unto the Malach to make supplication unto him, and to make request before him for her arm. And Hatak came and told a star, the Dabarim of Mordecai. Again, a star spake unto Hatak, and gave him commandment unto Mordecai. All the Malach servants and the arm of the Malach provinces do know that whosoever, whether Ish or Shah, shall come unto the Malach into the inner court, who is not called, there is one law of his to put him to death, except such to whom the Malach shall hold out the golden scepter, that he may live. But I have not been called to come in unto the Malach these 30 Yamim.
Yeah.
And they told Mordecai a star Dabarim. Then Mordecai commanded to answer a star, think not with thyself that thou shalt escape in the Malach Beth more than all the Yahudim.
What happened?
For if thou altogether holdest thy shalom
What happened?
at this time, then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Yahudim from another place.
Y'all see that? That's tight. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight. Even Yahusha couldn't get away. Even Yahusha couldn't get away. Nobody could get away. Pick me up at Beth, Kof, 1:17. Let's call it 2 Peter 1:17. Listen to the book.
For he received from Elohim the Abba honor and kabod. When there came such a voice to him from the excellent kabod, this is my beloved Ben, in whom I am well pleased.
Yeah.
And this voice which came from Shamayim we heard when we were with him in the Kudash Mount.
Yeah.
We have also a more sure word of Naba,
What happened?
whereunto ye do well that ye take heed,
Listen, whereunto you do what?
well that ye take heed,
Whereunto you do well that you do what?
take heed,
Pay attention.
as unto an hour that shineth in a dark place,
Till when?
until the Yom dawn,
And to the who?
and the Shema shall rise in your hearts.
You see that? We should have called it day star. A star. A star. Had to put it on her heart. Had put on her heart to go in and cry. Let me show you something. Ordiyah chapter 3 and verse 23. Lucas, they'll call it. I don't want to give me Matthiyahu, chapter 27, verse 39. Listen to the book.
And Yahusha himself began to be
Pay
about
attention. Yahusha,
himself,
Yahusha,
himself,
Yahusha.
himself
What about him?
began to be about 30 years of age,
As,
was supposed.
pay attention. Anybody know significance? Anybody know significance? So what? 30 days. Pay attention. A star told you. She hadn't been in. You couldn't go back up till he called you. She said it had been 30 Yamin. He just happened to let you know he began to be about 30 years of age as it was supposed. He hadn't gone back up. Make a whole lot of sense. Because Mordecai done put on sackcloth. What she didn't know about sackcloth? That was dark clothing. That's what sackcloth is. Dark clothing. Gold hair, dark. These people here with white sheep, white goat. They also got black sheep, black goat. White people always trying to give you stuff to always think white. That's why they show you a white lamb, then they'll show you a white Jesus. They always put you in the similitude of something white. But the man put on sackcloth. All of them sat outside the gate with sackcloth. He was just telling you that everybody was black. They were all black. The people that sat outside the gate. It's significant you to realize why he tell you he had to go up. See, we had to convince him to go. We had to convince him. This is why you know that, because if you remember whatsoever written the fourth time, written five, what was it? That we through patient comfort of the scripture, we had to convince a star Hadassah that she had to go into the Malak and had to beg for our life. And she told y'all it had been 30 Yamin and she hadn't gone up. Nobody couldn't do it. Except who he held out the golden scepter to come in. It was definitely you went in before that. I'm trying to tell you about this story. That's what we learned in the 50th. Yukonah 5:39. He told you, search the scripture in them, you think you have eternal life. He says, talking about me. What other a star we going to think about? To the Shamash, it's a star. They're all elements. They're all lighting elements. We got one. We had to be looking for an order that was going to get in for us. That was going to be able to summon to get something for us. If you pay attention to her story, she wasn't going to do it. It was at the risk of her life. She just told you clearly about her story. We would have never known and knew exactly what was going on with him unless we knew the story. We're talking about a star. And he just got through telling us about a day star. Oh, we all right? I guess this is not important for y'all, huh? The mere fact he looked at, been 30 months, 30 years, 30 days. Nobody hadn't gone up. He even told y'all that. No man is never sitting in the Shamayim. Hadassah told her that. Nobody had gone before him. It had been 30 years. She hadn't gone up. He hadn't either. He had to be convinced. You think that you're going to be able to sit here and watch her be destroyed now, and you say nothing, and you think this is not going to come back up against you and against your father's house? You're going to sit here and hold your peace? 27:39. Matthiyahu. Listen to the book.
And they that passed by reviled him, wagging their heads, and saying, Thou that destroyest the temple, and buildest it in 3 yamim, save thyself. If thou be the Ben of Elohim, come down from the 2. Likewise also the Rosh Kohanim mocking him with the scribes and elders said,
What did he say?
He saved others,
His what?
himself he cannot save.
Tell him what happened.
If he be the Malak of Yasharal,
If he be the who?
the Malak of Yasharal,
Because she was the Malkah. She was the Malkah. He's the Malak. What happened?
let him now come down from the 2,
And what happened?
and we will believe him.
Tell him what else happened.
He trusted in Elohim.
He does what?
He trusted in Elohim.
Tell him what happened.
Let him deliver him now.
Ill.
He will have him.
Same thing that happened to Hadassah. She went and put herself in the Malak's hand. And when she went before him, it was at the end of her life. Which means she had to have confidence in the Malak that when she went in, he wasn't going to kill her. Listen.
If he will have him. For he said, I am the Ben of Elohim.
Tell him what happened.
The thieves also which were crucified with him
Did what?
cast the same in his teeth.
That's right. Hurled insults at him. Listen.
Now from the 6th hour there was Kashak over all the land unto the 9th hour.
And tell him what happened,
And
brother.
about the 9th hour,
What did he do?
Yahusha cried with a loud voice,
We know why he did it now, don't we? Because he couldn't altogether hold his peace. That's what he was told. In the 4th chapter, that's what he told him. Mordecai told her clearly. You think that you're going to be able to sit there and hold your peace? Let's see what he told her. Hit me back up. We'll let you go, Brandon. See, that's why you had to go back and look at the law. Otherwise, we don't know exactly what was going on. We don't have to speculate. We go back to the scripture. We can know what the intent. That's what he tried to tell us about the Dabarim. The Dabarim is quick, sharper, cut between the joint and the marrow. And what else is it? Discerning of the what? That's why I had to go back here and look. I already knew what he was thinking. He was thinking he wasn't going to do it. Just like a star did. I already knew what he was thinking. He was going to hold his peace. Let's see what happened.
Verse 13.
That's bad. You had to tell him where he was, Brandon.
No.
I don't want to beat him down. Real nigga. Come on.
Then Mordecai,
Back me up. Give me verse 11. Listen.
all the Malak servants and the arm of the Malak provinces do know that whosoever, whether Ish or Shah, shall come unto the Malak into the inner court, who is not called.
See that? Listen.
There
And
is,
you know what the book told y'all about Yahuwah? He was called. He was called. Even he told y'all when he was in Mizraim. He said when Yasharal was a child, then I loved him. You ain't gonna believe what I did. I called my Ben out of Mizraim. Don't y'all know nobody couldn't come before him if you wasn't called? Even us, we're called the called. Yeah. This is why you need to know the law, because he's trying to tell you, this is why you need to know what was written for your learning. Stupid, you couldn't just come. He even told you no man can't come unto me. I got to call you. That's not even protocol. I tell you what, next time Trump comes, go walk up there. That's a good example to tell you what's going on. Who know what's going to happen? Why? He didn't call you. Go run your behind. Just trot on up there right quick and holler at him. Same thing happened to you. You can't come unless you called. Y'all all right? All right. Listen to the book.
there is one law of his
See that? One law it is.
to put him to death,
See that? That's how important it was. Listen.
except such to whom the Malak shall hold out the golden scepter, that he may live.
Listen.
But I have not been called to come in
How?
unto the Malak these 30 yamim.
That's why you learn that Yahushua being about 30 years of age as it was supposed. He hadn't been called in. He couldn't just go. All right, listen.
And they told to Mordecai a star Dabarim.
Yeah.
Then Mordecai commanded to answer a star, think not with thyself,
That what?
thou shalt escape in the Malak Beth.
That's why he
nor-
couldn't get away. He couldn't get away. That's why he couldn't get away. You think that, oh, don't even think you can escape. What happened?
more than all the Yahudim.
How should we escape? We neglect so great salvation. Listen.
For if thou altogether
Shall do what?
holdest thy shalom,
You see why he had the crowd on the tooth now? He had the crowd. Tell me what happened.
at this time,
Mm-hmm.
then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Yahudim.
Then they weren't going to be delivered.
Then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Yahudim from another place.
What happened?
But thou and thy Abba Beth shall be destroyed.
And he was from the house of Dawood. Couldn't let that happen. Couldn't let that happen. Now you got to ask yourself, if you knew who you belonged to and who you connected, you would be concerned about the scripture too. He grew up as any other man. Any other man, no man don't just want to die. But you start putting a lot of other stipulations, a lot of the connections you got to look at. Scripture being broken. Scripture being broken at this point. Scripture can't be broken. All your teaching can get in vain from one situation because of your fear towards something or fear toward having something and not realize your first fear got to be Elohim. Your first fear got to be getting outside the will of salvation, not your personal own ideals, not your own personal safety, not your own personal ventures. That's what moved him, scripture. He just let them know, if you don't do it, somebody's going to do it. We're going to get delivered either way it go. Either way it go, we're going to get delivered. But you and your Abba house, they're coming down. Y'all got that? That's the stipulation you had to look at. It ain't like if I don't do this, it won't get done. It's coming from somewhere else. This is why he set up, none of these people control our deliverance. This is why our people were rebellious against these people. That's why they were called rebellious, because I already know my deliverance don't come from you. Y'all got it? You know what Dawg said I'm going to look to? Where coming my what? Where my help come? Never look at these people. I'm always looking up. Y'all hear me? We got to change the way we operate. You got to change the way you think. This is why you stay broke. This is why you stay in these piss poor job, these piss poor career decisions, these piss poor living condition, because you don't think about deliverance. These people don't control your deliverance. They don't control your captivity. Yahuwah have to let it. He purposely let Pharaoh say, I won't let you go. He said, I already know he ain't going to let you go. Go ask him. He's going to tell you no, but he's going to let you go. I purposely hardened his heart so I can deliver you with a mighty arm. Just to let you know, none of these people, what you doing you hear no from these crackers? Don't need asking no more. He done already said no. I told him to say no. Just so I can show you, I'm going to make him let you go. I'm going to make him press and push you out. Borrow nothing from them crackers. We taking what belongs. They're going to use borrow. Borrow makes sense. If I borrow, so I got to give it back. Borrow nothing from these crackers. I'll leave them what belongs with me. Y'all hear me? Y'all don't believe it, do you? You just believe what's comfortable, what's safe. Pray and sleep. Eat mess and piss. And be ye saved. All our deliverance done came through Elohim, and we done had to fight our way out of every situation. Nobody never let us through nothing. We tried to pass through, we tried that. Let me through, I want to just pass through him. I want to give you some money. He don't want the money. I tried to talk to the man now. This ain't what he want. This ain't what he want, Leon. Y'all saw me try to talk to him nice. My book told me kill him. He can't be reasoned. You understand when some people can't be reasoned with. How much talking we going to keep doing? Mike Tyson told you, he know what he told me like to do? A lot of talking. I like to do a lot of talking, long talking. That's where he came in the room, talking over with. Take off your panties. I want to eat your kids. And Mike was through talking. I don't know what I done said. I don't know who I said it to. I ain't sorry. It's just to a point we got to start looking at what has our talking done. We getting broker and broker, dumber and dumber, and further behind. Are we prepared to do anything different? y'all to go out and kill people. I'm telling you, don't let people kill you. I ain't telling you go out here and take nothing from nobody. Don't let nobody take nothing from you. What am I telling you wrong? I tell you what, go take something from the white folk and see if they pray for you. Do what they do. They told you in Rome, do as the Romans. Ain't that what they taught? Well, you're in America, do like the Americans do. You don't like that, do you? You're in America, do like they do. If I told everyone y'all to be white, that sum everything up right now. Just be white. White people lose their mind. That means you ain't taking no jump. That means you prepared to do whatever. Huh? And you're proud of it. Even if it's wrong. Now I'm telling y'all and teaching y'all to do what's right. I just don't get teaching you this. What are we learning? What are we learning? This is supposed to change your condition. I'm not finding where people were taught this and they were still piss poor broke. They were still piss poor weak and piss poor dumb. The whole purpose of bringing these guys like Oswald, they were setting things in order. When Shaul told Titus, my own son, after the common faith, grace, mercy, and shalom from Elohim to Abba, and Yahushua HaMashiach, for this call left I thee in Crete, that thou shouldest set things in order. Desire. Put them in order. Stuff was out. That was the whole purpose of Nakum Yah. Put this stuff. Stuff was out of order. We weren't keeping stuff. We weren't paying stuff. We weren't on top of stuff. We lost the language. He was setting things in order. What was Titus going to use for an example? That's all he could use. He can't just say, well, to me, I want the coat rack over there, put the boots over him, sandals over him. This don't man, set this stuff in order with the book. What's the behavior of our people? What's the behavior of our teacher? What's our conduct? What's our dress code? What are our do's and advice and the do-nots? That's why we ain't getting nowhere. All right, another server, you've been taught, you've been told, and we ain't going nowhere. This is what it affects me. It bothers me. It bothers me. It bothers me when I look at our condition. One of us poor, one of us without, one of us outside, one of us calling, one of us sitting around ain't got what we need sufficient. The bare minimum should bother us. That's not our teacher. Not our teacher. Well, Leon messed up his stuff. That's Leon. That's not our teacher. Well, that's Leon, and he ain't got a car. That's what you call he ain't got nowhere to stay. Abraham, that's them. That ain't my problem. That's not our teacher. That's not our teacher. He taught us that. Once he taught us the individual life, he broke us down. It causes every one of us. To get in, Yahusha, just like Hadassah, only had a part because he connected her to her father's house. You're a part of us. Our deliverance going to come. Not only you going to come down, but your whole lineage coming down. That's what made her win and put her life on the line. You don't care. He done taught you your life is worthless. You worthless. Don't do nothing. Don't defend yourself. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about just try to just get out here and work as hard as you can, and the Lord will be good to you. Damn the Lord. That's right. You know your condition. You done everything America done taught you. Go to school. Be honest. Go to college. Get a degree. What does it got you? Debt. And that's criminal. How does this education become criminal to us? So white man, he ain't worried about it. He ain't going to jail for no student loan. He got programmed. That's what they gave him, writing off debt. It was for white people. It wasn't for black people. Black people were stuck with their debt. Just like you all know, white people get clean slates. Chapter 13 and 11 were created for white people. To go out and get a car, house, a boat, a motorhome, file chapter 13, 12, 7, and all the other chapters. That's all they do is file them books. File them chapters. All they got chapter every done thing. Then he set him, pay one loan for everything he got and keep it. When the nigga got here to turn stuff in. These people don't know what these white people did in the 70s. That's how they made it. White man have never had as much stuff he got if all this stuff wasn't created for him. When a nigga filed, he got to give up everything he got. Everything. White man sit around, get drunk, mess up his license. he get one of them special licenses so he can go back and forth to work. Still can drive. That was for white people. Nigga lost his license, bust. Turn the car back in. Cracker got SR 1315 insurance. If you can't be insured, they got insurance for people that can't get insurance. What kind of sense do that make? If I can't get insurance, you give me insurance, then that's a lie. I can't get insurance. That's a retard. The fact that the white man is social intelligent with their foolishness. All that was created for white people. 1, 2, or 3 niggas get it, they think you're a part of, you'll never be a part of this country. This man will never look at you as an equal. He'll never treat you fair. He's not honest. I wouldn't waste my time praying to Yahuwah to tell him to make him honest. I wouldn't even pray to him. I wouldn't dare waste a prayer of my breath that said, take all of them and make them honest. It's not in his heart to be honest. Nobody among us never prayed that for him. And I ain't going to start it now. My prayer to all of him for Yasharal is just like he said, that they might be saved. Damn the rest of them, they don't turn and come. Right. Why Shaul didn't pray for the rest of them? He said he could wish that he was a curse from Elohim for his kinsman according to the flesh. He looked at it just like Hadassah did. That made her move. Because she was a star. Now the cracker go get people, give him Hollywood, throw lights on him, and tell him he's a star. Bastard, if you was a star, you don't need no other light. Right. Come to be at evening time, it still be light. Right. Cracker had to go get all kind of lights and put on himself to make himself a star. You're a moving star standing still. I'm a moving star, nigga. Hitting that right. Man moved over to Mahim and he hovered and moved. That's a moving star. Yeah. Cracker gonna sit here and soul you out. Oh, stiff cracker sitting here rocking moving star. Yeah. Tell you anything. Nigga ain't nothing but a slep rock. Wake up and use your head. Tired of being insulted. Anything gonna change for us, gonna come 2 ways. Through Elohim and through our hands. Don't look to them. Don't ask them for nothing. Make your own way. Don't tweet me. I don't answer tweets. I don't even look at Twitter no more. Make your own way. Everybody all right? That's good. Allah, you're here.